Doggy jail. He is in doggy jail up here. I hear you chewing it. Are you still eating it? He's trying to eat toilet paper and paper towels. I love you, but you're an asshole. Okay, come here. Come here. This is a paper eater. Don't let his cuteness fool you. He is a no good, dirty paper eater. I need to trim you again. It's getting too hot. I love him so much, but he's a no good, dirty paper eater. He did nothing wrong. Free him. Nith, you work for me. Criminal sentenced to lap jail. Look at him. Look at him. He's like, hi. Hello. I love you. I feel a knot. I'm going to trim that. I'm going to shave you. You got a bath. You're all clean. But you're dirty. You. I love you. You're so cutesy. You're so cutesy. So I told like one of my, another friend about my potential sabbatical concept. The person I need to tell about the sabbatical concept is my manager. That's why I need to tell. Look at him. He's chilling. He's fine. He's in front. Here, I'll keep the chair like this so you guys can see him. You know, streaming in the van, you know, he would always be in frame because he'd probably be on the bed and I'd be like at the little table thing streaming. So, just saying. Oh, there's a knot. Yeah. Well, he's not even a curly dog. Schnauzers just have a double coat. So they have like a more hair length coat and then they have a thinner down coat essentially. And so like either one can get knotted. It's really annoying. A swell-batical, if you will. Yes. So it's not technically a sabbatical because I'm not taking like an actual sabbatical. I would just be doing a rent sabbatical, as I'm calling it, where I would be traveling for a bit. But I can do my job from anywhere. So really, it would be not much different than what you are experiencing now for you guys content-wise. Streams would be different because I would be streaming from a vehicle, okay? Wire for type? I don't think so. Also 2 reef subs, thank you. Okay, god damn it, I took the flag out of my suitcase. I know exactly where it is downstairs, but I refuse to go back downstairs because he finally settled down, okay? Okay. Ultimate Foe, you got a stream streak. So did a Measle Weasel. So did Babita. Okay, these are all stream streaks. Hold on. Ah, there we go. Okay. Retro, you won the Swell Grand Prix and ate the poison. Sunny Sunshine, you won the Swell Grand Prix and ate the poison. Thank you for subscribing. Ah. Nope, lay down. Don't even think about it. If I let you out of doggy jail, will you go just drink water and go chill out? Yes, silly boy. Nope. If I hear rustling of you trying to eat toilet paper, I'm coming down there. No. I hear him. I needed to wait. I'm wearing shorts. No one freak out. I needed to wait until I heard him drinking water. The stream streak, LOL, child. Some dumb shit. What did I do? Someone say something dumb. We gotta get the gaming done soon. Streaming while driving? No. I was like, what? The poison. The poison for Cusco? Cusco's poison. Mama's poison. The poison for Mama. The poison. Mama's poison. Almost lost my stream streak to the murder hotel. It happens. So, basically, for those who don't know the sabbatical idea, I need to leave this apartment. I love this apartment. I don't love the price of this apartment. Okay. And I don't love the building management of the apartment. I like one person down in the office, and that's about it. No big deal. I could learn to live with it. Okay. However, too many negatives, and also I'm young, and I'm having a little bit of a, I don't want to calling it, I hesitate to call it an identity crisis, and I hesitate to call it like a midlife crisis, because I don't think that's what this is. I just think this is the natural progression of being in your late 20s in times of economic uncertainty, and I really don't want to go get a master's degree in the AI bubble. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've already gone to Japan. My other options are get really into rock climbing or master's degree, and I really don't want to go. I'm not opposed to rock climbing. Like, there might be rock climbing in this, okay? But basically, I just need change, okay? Because I like who I am. I love my job, you know. I love my dog. But I'm just kind of like, is this it? Not like, is this it, like, negative, but like, is this it? You know, like, am I like my city. I love LA. I don't want to leave LA long term. But, you know, I just kind of feel like I should explore more, you know? And I have the freedom to do so. And frankly, multiple people that I've spoken to about this, especially my friends, are like, don't do it. But they're not saying don't do it for like legitimate reasons. Like, my friend today was like, please don't be homeless. And I was like, okay, you know, like, which I on one hand, I get it, you know, like, they also like me, so they want me to be around. My friend today as well was also like, I feel like you're not going to do well with the loneliness. And I almost laughed. And I was like, I did 3 weeks in Japan by myself, and it was the best time of my life. Like, I was extremely alone. No one talked to me. We couldn't understand each other. Like, it was great, you know? Like, so, like, sure, in theory, if I dealt with I don't deal with loneliness. I don't get, it's not something I'm afflicted by. I love being alone, you know? You know what I'm saying? Hermes. He's being a menace. Yeah, I really want to get Hermes out of the city. I want to see how he does, like, outside of LA. I want to see national parks, okay? Obviously, with the time I would be doing it, that limits a lot of the snowy national parks that I'd be able to do with the type of van that I have. I believe it is 4-wheel drive, but I really don't want to winterize that van, you know, past Southwest winterizing. So, yeah, and you know, I'm literally working on a book right now. For those of you who don't know, I've talked about it a few times, about doing things alone and going it alone. And so I think a good test for that for myself for the book would be to do a 3-month sabbatical where I live in a van with my dog and I travel around California and the Southwest and maybe more. It depends. I would like, but 3 months. And my friend was like, that's too much. Maybe a month. And I was like, maybe it will be a month. There's always the possibility I fucking hate it. Not even like I hate being alone, but like I hate the van. It's always like, this is the other thing that I'm already thinking is going to be incredibly annoying. I did not design this van. Lisa did. And Lisa designed it for like taking it to the beach, you know, and like weekend trips, you know. It's not designed for like long-term, like multiple week living. So there's things that I'm going to have to change, but there's not a ton I'm going to be able to change because I don't own that van. You know what I'm saying? That means I get to keep it. I get to use it for free, which is also nice. Also, the reality is I spend way too much on this apartment. 3 months of putting the rent that would be going to this apartment towards my debt would be, I would wipe out my debt very fucking quickly. And that's the reality of it. Amanda, why didn't you just move in with your dad rather than renewing your rent? Because I'd rather die, actually. Okay. I love that my father would let me and Hermes move in. That's very lovely. I cannot do that for myself. You know what I'm saying? He would get sick of me. He loves me. Okay. He would not admit that he would get sick of me within a week. The same way I would be teetering on killing him within a week. You know what I'm saying? So like, and like, I'm very fortunate. Book. Yes, book. When I joked about New spooky encounter vids. I was joking. You're not. I do also like the idea of like, because this would obviously be, I'm thinking of like, mainly I want to do, one of my goals before 30 is every national park. I have done one. There's a lot. How many actual national parks are there? I know I have a bunch in California. How many U.S. national parks? It says there are 63 national parks. No, I want national. Why is it giving me national battlefields? Give me parks. 64 for national historical parks. Guam? Guam. Okay. Just one in Guam. Exactly. So I'm like, I want to do, Omen brought up a good point. Trump's trying to like nuke all the national parks. I swear to God, I was not planning on wearing the sweatshirt for this discussion, but this discussion's on my mind because I had it with a friend today, you know. But basically, I think this will be a good challenge. There'll be a bunch of swell shenanigans content. Amanda, you still haven't edited the shenanigans content from Japan. I know. I will. I promise. I have a long flight this weekend. I have a bunch of flights to France, so like you're gonna get editing happening. Might as well. I've got nothing else to do. So I want to go to things. I want to explore things, you know. But there's quite a few in California. We've got San Francisco Maritime National Historical Park. National parks. Here's a list. This is from AAA. AAA's got a list. See, this is 63. I think Guam is not on here. Yeah. Guam is not included in this one. Okay, we've got yeah, these are Alaska. God, there's a lot in Alaska. I really want to go to Glacier Bay. I've always wanted to do Glacier Bay. In middle school, I did a national parks project, so we all had to pick one, and I did Glacier Bay for mine. Still have never been. Joshua Tree is what I've been to. I was so close to Death Valley. The fact that I never did Death Valley is diabolical. Okay. I really want to do Death. So here are the California ones. Channel Islands. For those who don't know, one is on fire, or was. Santa Rosa Island. But I can still do Santa Clara Island, which is the main island, which is the big one with the, but they've got multiple islands in the strip, but that's one that I could do. I don't know if Hermes would be allowed to come with me to that one. That's the other thing. Not all parks allow pets for camping, and like car camping. Hold on. Channel Islands allow dogs. Pets, Channel Islands. Here we go. Pets are not allowed in the park. Please leave your pets at home. Okay, this is fine. Because then this is what I can do also is I can do certain parks without Hermes first, you know? Like, so leading up to this, I can go, like Santa Rosa, I can do, this is off the coast of Ventura. You know, like I can do that one. That one's easy. You guys, I don't want this apartment back. That's the point. We don't want the apartment back. I need a new apartment. So also what would be happening, and this is why I think 3 months is a good timeline, because I could either hate it and we chop it up, but I think having the goal of 3 months gives me the timeline of not rushing to find a new apartment. I found this apartment, I was extremely lucky with this apartment. I found this apartment before my lease was up on my other building. The thing with the other building is that I needed to leave for safety purposes because the area had become actively unsafe and the building was unsafe. And I was like, I need to leave, okay? So I rushed picking this one and I knew it was expensive, but I still did it, okay? So they're only gonna raise the rent on this apartment. Also, they will book out this apartment very quickly. I get a lot of natural sunlight, okay? This is a street-facing, high-up loft unit. They price it as a 1-bedroom. It's a 2-bedroom, essentially, with this office space, okay? They will rent this out very quickly. I don't want this apartment back. As much as I love this apartment, cost and the fucking owners. Okay? Okay. Saw a video about a woman who was 26, I think, and has been solo traveling since 18, and she was talking about hitchhiking to places like Mexico, and it sounds incredible and terrifying. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that shit. But, you know, it's... Let's see. Joshua Tree, I believe I can have dogs. I know I've seen dogs. Joshua Tree... Plan your visit. Pets. Give me pets. Pets. Bees and past camping. I would like Hermes. I do like the idea of bringing Hermes to all the national parks. Some of them you can't, you know. But like I do like, give me a dog question. Can I trailheads, I feel like I can have dogs. Hang on. Dogs in Joshua Tree. Why am I so far from my... Hi. Yeah, so long as he's in the roads and such. Parking lot, 100 feet of roads, parking lots, and campgrounds. Yeah, that should be fine. Pets. Park ranger principles. Pets are not allowed on hiking trails in the backcountry or in park buildings. That's fine. Because he also, if I have the van has air, you know? Also, there's Kings Canyon. What's Kings Canyon? Where's that? Kings Canyon National. Oh, Sequoia in Kings Canyon. There we go. It's Sequoia in Kings Canyon. So it's the valley. It's like Valley of the Kings. It's Sequoia National Park. That's why. I never get, that's the actual official title. I want to go to there. Can I bring Hermes? Hermes, oh wait, there's bears. Pets, wait. Campgrounds, picnic areas. Oh, Hermes can come, yay! Having Hermes because there are bears. Bears live all over parks and are common on all trails, paved or unpaved, as well as in campgrounds, parking lots, and other developed areas. All park bears are wild. No shit. Do people think there are domesticated bears in national parks? Is that a real thing? Yeah, so animals, it's for both. So like this is bears. Bears often go after dogs when seeing them. There's nothing to indicate that it's a dog and not say like something that a bear would hunt. Okay. Bears often also dog like physicality is for other dogs, not for bears. So yeah, it's that. It's also like preservation trails, a dog peeing where say a coyote wants to have its pups, you know, like that's a problem. Chasing after baby animals, conservation areas, digging in places where they are trying to do rehabilitation, where it's a protected area, things like that. So like there would be places where I could go and Hermes would have to stay and I would just be able to monitor. I am thinking also there are, I have seen a lot of people with a van that have a security camera inside, like a Furbo. So I could monitor him inside the van, so I could also keep an eye on things. So that would be good. Yeah, spreading disease as well. But I heard Hermes is the natural predator of bears. Okay, maybe. No, we know that for a fact because Rosie is a bear, and Rosie will eat Hermes if given the opportunity. And by opportunity, I mean Hermes pissed her off. Yeah, see, because you got the Sierra Nevadas, you got Yosemite. I could do Yosemite, Kings Canyon, and Sequoia are connected. Road open summer only for that road. Go through the forest. Devil's Postpile National Monument. What's the Devil's Postpile? Devil's Postpile National. Like, think of all the roadside attractions I can go to. Ooh, it's a rock. Wait, that's so sick. It looks like, guys, look at this. It's like rocks. Look. Look at that. What? That's so fucking cool. Why does it do that? Look at that. And then there's like water. There's a surprise. Shaped by fire and ice. That's how it does that. That's crazy. Look at this. It looks like stacks of wood that fell down. That is sick. Okay. See, but like, think of all the things I could go and see and share with you. I could give you more FOMO. Think about it. Temporarily closed Pro-K. What do you mean temporarily closed? What do you mean? For what? For why? Actually? For the season? Oh, for fires? Why? Oh no, road reconstruction project. That'll do it. Okay. The historical public opening. Okay, no opening dates for 2026. Okay, fuck you. God. Okay, what else? We've got Lassen Volcanic. Now, Lassen I've heard of. I've never... Lassen Volcanic National Park. Ooh, pretty. May to October. Melting snow reveals Lassen's park trails. The process is slow, variable, and as timeless as the park itself. And then different trails. Pretty. Park alerts and can do visiting in the spring. Camping. Visiting with pets. Cars can go anywhere. Dogs can go anywhere. A car can go. How dare they? Has all the Bigfoots. I know. I know. So... because I don't want to winterize the van, okay, and it is a California camper van, my thinking is I stay, you know, I monitor the Sierras, okay, but I mostly stick along the coastal, so then we got the Pinnacles in California. Redwoods, I think also can't do, probably. Sequoia's 20. So, like, maybe because it gets too warm. I would like to just... I still want to do Big Sur. Big Sur is not a national park, but I've never been to Big Sur. But I also could do Arizona. So, Arizona, we've got the Grand Canyon. I've never been to the Grand Canyon. That feels illegal because it's right next door to me. I should go to the Grand Canyon. And I just saw a video where apparently there is a way you can drive your van down into the canyon and camp on the land inside the canyon if you get permission. That would be very cool. There's also Petrified Forest and Sagard. So there's a couple, you know, and I can go peter around. There's a couple in Nevada and Utah. Okay. So, you know, I've got some options. Wow, there's none in Idaho? Idaho has none? That seems surprising. Idaho, Nebraska, that doesn't surprise me. Kansas, Oklahoma, Iowa, Wisconsin has none. Wisconsin is stunning, I will say. As someone that has driven through Wisconsin, okay, like, it is very pretty. I'm shocked they don't have a national park. Illinois also doesn't have one. Pennsylvania, New York. Upstate New York has some stunning places. Most of the smaller little, you know, Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, you know. But I could just start ticking off some pretty little islands, you know what I'm saying? Oh, the Virgin Islands. Wait, I haven't done the Virgin Islands, right? Oh no, they're east of Puerto Rico. Okay, so I have not done the Virgin Islands. I could. Which... Our Caribbean Insular Territory. Wait, have I? I not the... St. Croix, St. John, St. Thomas. I've done St. Thomas. Okay, wait. No, we can cross... Can we cross out St. Virgin Islands if I've done St. Thomas? Guys, I'm counting it. I've done 2. I've done 2. I've done 2. Now, again, am I going to do this in 3 months? No. But I'm saying I think this would be a way for me to tick a couple off. And then again, if I like it, great. But also, I think overall, I would burn through my debt so fucking fast, you know? Yes, I want to go to Death Valley. I've never been, despite being right next to it. I've gone down there several times. AS. Where's AS? What's 62? American Samoa. Ooh, we're on there too. Yeah, the Guam one is not on here. New Mexico. Gosh, Florida's got a couple. Wait, have I done Florida? Wait, hold on. Hold on. No, I have not. Been close, but I haven't done it. No planning is set in stone, Jazz, as I've said. List LOL joke. This is also just here. Let me show you guys what I'm looking at. It is just on the AAA website. Oh, you can't see that. But it's got the 63 national parks in the United States. Look at how many there are. Look at them. So, like, literally, if I just do this, okay, for the winter, if I were to, I'd probably come back home at some point, because I'd need to, okay? I do some of these. I do the coastal island by myself without Hermes, because he can't go. Would need to camp, okay? Go, 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 go. Okay, I do here, and then I do these. Maybe. We see where we're at in 3 months, okay? I do these, maybe. These would be snowy. This might be snowy. What's 38? What's 38? Great Basin? I shall check. I shall see. But picture little Hermes at every single national park sign. Just picture him. A little national park photo gallery that's just Hermes with various bandanas because I think I'm funny. Okay? Just parked up like a little camper boy. A little Boy Scout, if you will. It'd be very fun. I eventually, at some point in my life, I would not do this unless I truly found someone that I trusted with Hermes long term, okay? I do want to do the PCT at some point. I also want to do the ACT or the America Discovery Trail, okay? But the PCT is like Mexico to Canada. Eventually, I would like to do it at some point. A cave. Smoky Mountains are not a national park, right? Hang on. Great Smoky Mountains. National Park Service. It's a national park. They have it listed. Camping, elk, black bears. Wahaha. I don't see a... They're not going to let me bring Hermes, are they? Ooh, wait, is that? Hang on. It's in Tennessee. For guys, my dyslexia acted up for a second. So sometimes, for those who don't know, when I'm half listening, I have dyslexia, for those who don't know. I have done a lot of tutoring and training to deal with it. It does not affect me the same way that it did when I was a child, okay? I read voraciously to try and combat it. I read aloud. I sight read. I do reading on the spot, okay? But sometimes when I'm half looking at something, it acts up. I was scared shitless for a second because while talking to y'all and seeing this out of the corner of my eye, I kid you not, I thought this said Amanda, where it says experience your America. My brain rewrote this as America, like your experience Amanda. And I was like, ooh. And that's not what it says. But for a second, I was like, how the fuck do they know that? A wondrous diversity of life. Dump station is temporarily closed. Oh no. Camping. Backcountry, front country, ground country, horse camps. Acceptable butts in the backcountry guide. There's bear butts and then there's cigarette butts. Well, one thing I thought about doing as well, one of two things, okay? As a means of, one, getting myself to write, but also a fun little thing, and also combating AI slop, is when I'm set up with a campfire, filming a podcast for Swell Shenanigans that is on the other side of the fire. So, like, I'm illuminated by campfire. And then either I read scary stories that you guys have experienced and submitted. So then I do like a reading of that, but it's like that. Or I write fiction horror stories, like campfire stories, and I tell you those. Like I think that could be a fun challenge for myself, to make myself write things in a time constraint. Or even come up with something on the spot like I used to at Girl Scouts. Because I used to be very good at a campfire story. I used to be very good at making up a story on the spot for Girl Scouts. So I think that'd be fun. Factor fiction show would be cute. Yes, it would. I'm adorable. And I just want to ask a question or two. Keep Hermes from self-immolating. Yeah, like picture him sitting next to me on like the log or like a little camp chair. I'd get him we need to look up dog camping chairs. Hold on. Dog camping chairs. Oh my God, guys, there's dog camping chairs. I don't want to pull up Amazon because I know it's going to have my address on it. So I don't want to do that. Okay, this is Airstream Supply Company. I mean, there's a dog camping tent. Have you seen the dogs with their tiny tents? Yes. I know there's dogs sleep. Look at him. Think of Hermes just plopped down next to me telling a story. Like, you know how Kendall Ray has her dogs like come and sit in the chair behind her while she's doing her stories? Like, picture Hermes that, but I'm telling you like literally this would be the framing. Like, I'm in a chair and there's fire and I'm illuminated by the fire. What else is here? What do you mean? Ooh. Campsite? What else do you have? Airstream Supply Company. I am intrigued. Proudly owned and operated by Airstream. By the way, the van I have is not an Airstream I have, like it's mine. Apparel. Campfire cooking. Campsite. Fun pets. More things for Hermes. Doggy bed. Travel. Airstream. Pet bowl scrubbers. This is just shirts. It's not fun. Less fun. Less fun. But yeah. Working van life, by the way, there's a toilet in the van that I then have to deal with. Also, the same way you poop whenever you camp. You either dig a hole or you go to an outhouse. There's also the road trip option, which is you stop at a gas station. See, that's the thing, because also it's not built for that. So there's no bathroom on the van. That's one thing that if I had a personal bathroom build, a personalized camper build, I would have a bathroom, even though it takes up space. A lot of van builds, when people are building them out, especially men, they don't have a bathroom because it takes up space. And men are gross and will pee off the side of a highway. Okay? Women, we're daintier. We're civilized. Okay. Along the way in the middle of nowhere. Yep. Sparkly, what is this clip? It's my tagline. That's my tagline. I'm adorable, and I just want to ask a question or two. But yeah, that's the current situation. You know, I've got ideas and things that I want to do, but it's like, it's nothing set in stone. Okay? I need to drive the van a bit more than anything. What I need to do is probably go with my dad to get it serviced, which is in Arizona, by the way. That's where the van company is. So I want him to go with me to go and get that done, and I'll drive that period so I can get used to it. And then we come back. Do you remember that would be a cute merch quote, LOL? The Bark Ranger program, I just saw them posting about it. Bag your pet's waste, always leash your pet, respect wildlife, know where you can go. Okay, yeah. I mean, Hermes is always on leash. I respect wildlife more than I respect most humans, it feels. You know, so he'd be chillin'. He'd be chillin'. You're insane, Asora. People don't think about toilets enough on camping setups, and that irks me. Yeah. So, and again, that's like one of the things. Like, there's always what I think would most likely happen with like my 3-month sabbatical. And again, it wouldn't be, sabbatical is not the right word. I just like calling it a sabbatical because it makes it very clear that it's like a thing that I'm doing. Okay. Because I'd be working the entire time. The video schedule would not change. The main Swell Entertainment content would not be changing. I could still do event reviews, no problem. There's also, it's like October, November, December, January. That period of time is already very event light, especially for me. So like, I think that's why it would be a good time to do it as well. Because I could do what I want. But there's a lot of content purposes, so I can do a lot of like my normal content. So I just think it's a good thing. Sound like you're a fancy academic. I mean, I'm doing a sabbatical. You can get movie reviews again, like the olden days. It's not that you can't get movie reviews. It's just like there's movies that I see and I'm like, I don't want to talk about this, you know? Or like I don't like going into movies. I like that I don't have to do movie reviews. You know what I'm saying? Although what I could do is I could start First World Shenanigans reviewing smaller, like, hole-in-the-wall movie theaters in small little towns. You know? Roadside attractions, yes. Are drive-ins still a thing? Yeah, I've done videos in drive-ins. During COVID, there was a drive-in boom because movie theaters were closed. Yeah, so like I really want to do it. I just think I don't think the issue will be the like not having a standard home, Hermes being with me. The issues might arise of Hermes is a brat. Always a possibility he becomes a problem. Also, I think what'll be annoying is I'll be like, oh, I can do this. I can't do this in this van. And there's always the chance of that, you know? So we'll see. Anyway, do you guys want to watch scary videos? So I'm curious. I feel like we haven't watched Sir Spooks in a while, if ever. But he's got 1 million followers, and this video's got almost 1 million views. So I'm curious on if this one sucks or not. Well, I wouldn't be going to this now, Yusora.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks and today we'll take a look at 11 scary videos. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more scary content. Alright, with that said, let's begin.
Gamble for if this video sucks is crazy. Herm State Calendar merch, yep.
The first video we'll be looking at was posted to TikTok by a user known as Globalist Slayer USA on February 1st, 2026. And shows a strange moment captured on a home security camera late at night. The footage shows a quiet backyard covered in snow. Right from the start, you can already see a series of footprints scattered across the...
I almost don't believe you because this is so like that's too clear, you know? Like I need something for scale. This is a bench. Are these even feet? Are these even from a human? Or is this this is too uniform to be a human. That's an animal, if anything.
Ground. But then, something even stranger happens.
Okay. Stop moving your mouse. What the fuck?
As the video continues, a new set of footprints begins to appear, forming one after another, as if something invisible is actively walking through the yard. What makes it even more unusual is the spacing.
What would cause that?
These newer prints have a much wider gait, suggesting something significantly larger than a normal person. It's a subtle detail, but once you notice it, it completely changes how the clip feels. The uploader even used the hashtag Bigfoot, suggesting they believe these tracks could belong to something far from ordinary. For those who believe, this could point to something unseen physically moving through the environment, leaving behind tracks without ever being visible. Another possibility is that whatever is making the footprints simply isn't being picked up properly by the camera.
Yeah, there is a shadow.
Blending into the background due to lighting or recording limitations. It could also be the result of editing, with the footprints added in afterward to create the illusion. It's the progression that stands out the most, not just the footprints themselves, but the fact that new ones appear, as if something is actively moving through the yard in real time. Imagine coming home after a long day, pulling into a driveway and noticing something across the street that immediately makes you stop and stare. That's exactly what happened to this woman, as shown in a TikTok video posted by user Little Miss Bella 3. The clip begins with her pulling into a driveway and stepping out of her car. As she locks the door, something catches her attention across the street, and she just stands there watching.
Oh, we've seen this. It's the woman running like a horse with a headlamp on. I'd look at her like that too. I'd be like, "Girl, I don't have time with that." She's it's a human. She's wearing a headlamp. It's funny. I find it funny.
On the other side of the road, a person wearing what appears to be a headlamp can be seen moving around on all fours. Their movements are erratic and unnatural, almost animal-like, as they crawl and shift positions in a way that's difficult to make sense of. They continue behaving strangely for several moments, never acknowledging the person filming.
It's the hello and then doing... Oh, the person's not filming. There's a security camera. So spooks.
At first glance, the way this figure moves feels deeply unsettling, like something pretending to be a human, but not quite getting it right. It could also just be a person acting oddly, possibly under the influence, or simply behaving in a
This is just a horse girl, chat. That's what this is. This is a horse
way
girl.
That doesn't make much sense from the outside. But it's the unpredictability that makes this clip stick. There's no context, or no explanation, just someone moving in a way you don't expect to see. A large number of children grow up with imaginary friends. It's a normal part of childhood and most parents don't think much of it. But sometimes, things don't stay so innocent. This TikTok video was posted on January 27th, 2026 by a man named Nicholas Faria. In it, he approaches his young daughter who appears to be talking to someone who isn't there. At first, it seems like a harmless moment. Then this happens.
Decile que traiga el coche, decile.
Why is she stands up? Why is she stands up?
Le dice que traiga el coche.
Okay, so your daughters.
No.
That angle's weird and I don't like it.
The girl begins calling out to her imaginary.
I don't like that angle because why is it being pulled into a brick wall? If it was being pulled by a string, it would have gone towards the dad. But it goes into the brick wall at that angle.
Friend, asking it to push the stroller sitting nearby on the sidewalk. And just seconds later, the stroller starts moving. There's no one visible touching it. It simply begins rolling forward on its own as if something responded to her request. Moments like this are often interpreted as a child interacting with something unseen.
I hear you, but where? There's a fucking brick wall here. The window isn't even the right angle. He's not doing it because the thing is going this way slowly.
The idea that imaginary friends might not always be imaginary. At the same time, there could be a simpler explanation. The stroller may have been on a slight incline, causing it to roll naturally, or it could have been nudged just out of frame. It's also possible the scene was
broke going into a wall,
staged to line up with what the girl was saying. What makes the clip stand out is the timing. She asks, and almost immediately, something happens. Over on TikTok, a woman known as
Don't piss me off.
Catsnap posted a video explaining a strange and unsettling situation happening near her home. She says she lives by a river in an area with no lights at night, making it especially dark and quiet once the sun goes down. But according to her, that silence has been broken more than once. She then asks viewers to listen closely.
So just listen for a moment, okay?
Okay.
And tell me that you would not be freaked out by this.
That's an animal. Oh, it's someone singing. No, there's a tune. That's someone humming.
From somewhere across the river, a series of
Someone
loud,
singing.
eerie singing and chanting sounds can be heard echoing through the darkness.
Oh, creepy.
voices
Yeah, it's
don't
someone
sound
doing some,
close,
like, it's
but
probably
they're
a
clear enough
chant
to feel
of
uncomfortably
someone's
present.
culture.
It's the kind of noise that doesn't immediately make sense.
No, it does
Rhythmic,
make sense. It's a
almost
human.
coordinated and completely out of place in
Almost
such an
coordinated.
isolated.
Almost like, God. So I've been reading Braiding Sweetgrass, which I do highly recommend it, by the way. The author, she, you can tell she wanted to be a poet because when she was going to school, she was torn between poetry or botany, and she went to school for botany. But you can tell, I always love when a writer, you can tell they've written poetry because you can totally tell in their prose. And I highly recommend it. But yeah, I think reading it also is like ruining the illusion of things like this. I'm like, yeah, someone could just be doing like their native song, you know, like someone could literally just be trying to keep their culture alive for themselves. And you're like, oh my God, this is so creepy. What is this?
area. What makes this even stranger is that this wasn't a one-time occurrence. In the description, she explains that this is the third time in 2 years that she's heard these sounds near her property. In a follow-up video, she responds to someone suggesting it might just be people nearby.
Yeah.
She acknowledges that others do live along the river in California, but insists that whoever is making the noise is doing so late at night, and for reasons she can't explain. The whole situation gives the impression of something happening just out of sight, close enough to hear, but far enough to remain hidden. Of course, there could be a more ordinary explanation.
Yeah, like humans.
The voices may simply be coming from people gathered somewhere along the riverbank, with sound carrying unusually well over the water at night.
Yep.
But even with that in mind,
It's someone communing with the water and the birds.
hearing distant chanting
God
echo
forbid
through
a
a
girl
dark,
with hobbies.
unlit area like that is the kind of thing that's hard to ignore once you've experienced it.
Maybe I'm just built different, and therefore I would ignore it. Because I'm built different.
A woman named Sarah Serendipity posted a video to
You hear someone doing that, and you just go, crank it! I'm sorry. You know when you laugh so hard? Nomad, sorry. Thank you for the gifted subs. Ah! Nomad, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. You ate. You ate the poison. Ah! Put it on 11. Crank it. Thanks for the subs. Now when the words, "this man is evil," were written in charcoal on my fence, I wondered.
her TikTok account on March 12, 2026, describing a moment that left her deeply unsettled. According to Sarah, she had a strong feeling that she was being watched one night. Unable to shake the feeling, she decided to pull out her phone and start recording, just in case.
Just in
It didn't
case.
take long for that feeling to be validated.
Is that?
What?
What the is that?
Oh, that would fuck me up. Oh, that would fuck me up. No, because from afar, that does look like eyes, and that does look like hands, like someone's looking in your window. Oh, that would fuck me up. That would fuck me up.
What the f?
That's so creepy.
What the f is that?
It is just a, like, smearing.
It looks like a hand. A freaking face. Like 2 hands and a face.
The face is on the window, but I mean, I wouldn't argue that's a face down there. The face is what I think is in the window.
As you can see, what appear to be handprints and even a face impression suddenly become visible on the window.
That does look like someone put
The marks.
This does look like something, like, you know when you have oily cheeks? Like when you're using the phone, you take it off and your makeup's on the screen. That's almost what it looks like someone pressed their face into the side. Like, trying to look closer. The eyes on
pressed
top are
into the
stressing
glass
me out.
as if something was right there,
Does she see the
watching from
eyes?
the other side. The detail is what makes it so disturbing. It doesn't just look random.
I don't
It
like
resembles
that.
something with form, something close. It's easy to interpret
See,
this as
this is scary as shit to me. Like the eyes and then someone like... Because going like this is one thing. Someone just standing to their full height and looking in, that's something else.
an unseen presence revealing itself in a physical way,
What green laser?
leaving behind traces of where it had been
Oh
standing.
no, the green laser is, so that's this light reflecting off of her lens. It's not a laser, it's just reflecting, it's a camera glitch.
At the same time, there could be a more ordinary explanation. Residue, condensation, or oils on the glass can sometimes reveal prints that were invisible before,
I hate that.
especially with changes in temperature or lighting. Even so, the timing is what makes this moment stand out. Feeling like you're being watched and then seeing something appear that seems to confirm it
Yeah, that would fuck
is the
me
kind
up.
of experience that lingers long
See,
after the moment
that would
passes.
get me. That would get me. Like, okay, time to move. Hee hee. Fun time's over.
In March of 2013, a YouTuber known as Dan82ify uploaded a video describing a
82ify.
disturbing experience that had just happened moments earlier. According to Dan, he had just woken up and gone downstairs, only to find that all of his kitchen cabinets were wide open.
Weird.
He insists they were closed when he went to bed the night before, which immediately left him feeling uneasy. Concerned, he grabs his camera and begins recording.
As
We
one
then
does.
follow him into the kitchen as he starts closing each cabinet one by one, trying to make sense of what's going on. Everything seems calm for a moment, until this happens.
I'm really, really scared right now. Just want to shut all these.
That doesn't look like a ghost. It looks like someone was ransacking his shit.
I figured I'd get it on camera so if something happens, at least it's
I don't think it was a ghost.
documented.
I think someone was ransacking his shit. I'd assume more person in the walls.
I think I'm just gonna go downstairs and chill out and edit for a little while. Oh shit!
Okay, so I don't like that.
Oh, fuck me. I gotta upload this. I gotta upload this before anything happens.
I gotta
Nobody
upload
gets to
this.
see this.
You're full of shit. This is so staged. I gotta upload this. Before anything happens, people gotta see this. You're full of shit. You made this up.
Ow. I think I broke my ankle.
You're full of shit. I mean, you may have, but you're full of shit. You staged
Out of
this.
nowhere, a glass suddenly falls
You
and
staged.
shatters on the
I gotta upload this. People gotta see this. You're full of shit. I'm on to you. I'm on to your little game.
floor, causing Dan to jump in shock. And just seconds later, another one falls, breaking apart just the same. The reaction is immediate. Panicked, Dan turns and runs, desperate to get away from whatever might be causing it. In his rush, he ends up falling down the stairs, later claiming it twisted his ankle, trying to escape. The sequence of events feels sudden and chaotic, like something
Sudden
escalated
and
without
chaotic.
warning.
Oh,
To some, this looks like classic poltergeist activity, with objects being moved or thrown by an
Or-
unseen force.
Hear me out.
It's also possible the entire scenario was staged for the video. What makes this clip linger is how quickly things spiral. It starts with something small and unsettling, and within seconds, it turns into something much harder to ignore. Over on the interdimensional NHI subreddit, a user known as FVMK3 shared a video filmed in Cambridge, UK, back in 2014.
Bose! God damn it. Hi! Oh my god! Not the Bose raid! I feel like you're always raiding me, and I feel like I don't get to raid you often enough, and you don't get to experience, you know, the power that comes with my 58 viewers. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. How is stream? How is stream? I'm glad we have multiple mods in chat today. Thank you for following. Hi, I'm Amanda. This is Swell Entertainment. I am predominantly a YouTuber, but I also stream. We are yapping, and also we like to judge scary videos and also judge the actions of people in specifically camping and outdoors videos. We're trying this new channel, which is Sir Spooks. There is a high likelihood the audio is AI, but the videos that they're posting are from real people, which is why we tolerate it, okay? That being said, we are allowed to insult all AI voiceovers at all times. A frequent flyer on our channel is Wilderness Whispers. We insult Whispers all the time. Whispers, frankly, makes fan fiction out of the simplest of explanation videos. Thank you all for following. So yes, come on in. Be all the people's asses. Yes, I do think that. I also think I would be right. Oh, thank you, Lena, for subscribing. We don't have the flag today. You won the Swell Grand Prix and you ate the poison. We're using a Mau Mau. Chat, for those of you that are new here, if you've never experienced winning the Swell Grand Prix, that's what happens when you subscribe or gift subs. We usually have a flag, like a checkered flag that I wave, but it's downstairs and I don't want to go get it. So we're using my Mau Mau figure. So you get to eat the poison. You ate the poison if you subscribe. Okay. If you're new here, yes, I'm a massive nerd. Okay. Anyways, we're back. We might do camping videos after this, just because I do think camping videos gives me a lot of ammunition, because frankly, no men ever have fire safety. Zero. It's really frustrating, but thank you for coming in. If you guys can't stick around, if you need to go get water, totally get it, but thank you guys. How was the stream?
In the clip, someone is simply recording the night sky.
It's not been downstairs for a month amidst blue skies. I've been traveling, okay? Cute headphones, thank you. I'm a shark and or a narwhal or a unicorn. Alrighty.
Above the city. Nothing unusual at first, but after a few seconds, something appears that quickly changes the tone of...
What's a treasure train? Oh, Pixel, you won the Swell Grand Prix. You ate the poison. Congratulations, thank you for the sub. A treasure train just started on your channel. Participants save 35% on 5 or more gift subs at level 2. Cool. I don't think we've ever had that. Yay, Mau Mau. Feed me the poison. Thank you, Pixel. For something to make me scared. We got this.
The footage.
Some of these have been really creepy. Okay. UK, you won the Swell Grand Prix. Thank you for the gift sub. You ate the poison. Thank you for following, everyone.
What is it?
I always love, I will say, alien videos from a random person are always my favorite, just because they will have like the funniest like reaction. What is that? You know, like it's like it's that, and then World Star commentary, like on World Star uploaded videos of people fighting. Like those are my favorite, like camera person audio tracks of someone narrating a situation. It's my favorite. Oftentimes when they look like this, it's the reflection
Three
of
bright
something.
orbs can be seen moving together in a tight formation. They glide smoothly across the
They
sky
literally
before
changed
suddenly
formation.
accelerating at a speed that's difficult to track. And then, just like that, they vanish.
Vanish.
The coordination between the three objects is what stands out. They
Okay.
don't drift randomly. They move together, almost as
I
if
kind of hate this one. It's gonna be it. Whew. Getting EP, and I have work tomorrow. Okay, bye, MK.
millions of children around the world love Peppa Pig. It's a harmless, cheerful character, the kind of thing you'd never expect to be involved in anything unsettling. But after this moment, that might change.
Bye, Bjorn.
This video
Thank you
posted
guys
to
for coming
TikTok
in.
by Iconic Hannah shows her child's Peppa Pig
Not Peppa Pig. What's the pig gonna do?
plush lying on its side on a bed.
Okay.
At first,
Think we're
there's
following.
absolutely nothing unusual about it. Just a normal toy sitting still, until you look a little closer.
Is it gonna move? I knew that pig was bad news. Thank you for following. What am I looking at? Is the eye moving? Is that
If you
it?
focus on the face, you can see it. The eyes move.
Oh, don't piss
It's
me
subtle,
off. This
but
is
noticeable
camera
enough
art.
to feel
It's camera artifacting. Don't piss me off. Like, it's the camera messing because it's low light. It's adjusting things. It's trying to make space. This is nothing.
completely wrong. Dramatic movement, just a slight shift in the eyes. Enough to make you pause and look twice.
Like, what are we talking about? Saying Toy Story.
A TikTok user
I'm
known as
angry he
El
made me lean
Morcillo
in.
posted a video in February of 2026 showing what style
My favorite is when there's like a circle. Oh, poor Carl. Thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you. Did you want to eat the poison? You ate the poison for the 100 bits. Usually it's for subs, but you gave 100 bits, so I appreciate it. Thank you.
starts off as a normal day at the playground with
Yeah,
a
see when I
young
wake up early in
child.
the morning. Yeah.
At first, it feels like a wholesome
This Mau Mau, I think, was this DreamCon or Anime Expo? No, I think Anime Expo. I also have one of her court festival outfit with like it's very flowy, it's cute. But yeah, this is I think I'm fairly certain I just got it from like a random table at Anime Expo. She's cat Mau Mau.
moment. Just
Thank
a
you for
parent
following.
spending time with their kid.
Okay.
But it quickly becomes clear that
I will say playgrounds at night have horrendous vibes. If anyone's ever been to a playground at night. I understand why drug deals go down at playgrounds at night. Because they have horrendous vibes. I don't know why.
that something isn't quite right. From the beginning, the uploader seems uneasy, as if he's already noticed something off in the
Okay, 100% my prediction for this clip. I've never seen this. 100% he's gonna see someone like circling in the dark, and it's someone trying to do a drug deal. And they're trying to see if he's the guy. Someone's gonna approach him. He's gonna freak out. Like, that's what I'm picturing. That's what I'm picturing. Like, or it's teenagers wanting to fuck around and like ride their bikes down the slide, you know, like it's something like that. And he's like, what is this? They're in hoodies, you know?
area, which is likely why he started recording in the first place.
Yeah, I feel like
And
bringing your
then,
kid
around the
to a
1 minute
playground
mark,
at night is just
things start to
unsafe.
get strange.
Oh, look at her with her little jacket and purse.
No, mi amor, no pasa nada, ven.
See, she knows the vibes are weird.
No, no, ven.
She's stressed out, she knows. What is it?
No sé, no.
Why are we zooming? Oh, that's a drug dealer. Bro, don't piss me off. That is someone trying to do a deal. They want you to leave. They're waiting for their plug. They're a little scared, you know? Like that's
Mira, sí se miró.
that's fully a
Yo
human.
sí miré, alcancé a ver algo.
That's a human.
Mira, te checaste.
100%.
¿Viste?
In the background, near a tree, what looks like a shadowy figure can briefly be seen standing still. It's faint, but noticeable.
That's 100%. See, okay, one of these is the plug, the other is the buyer. Like, that is 100% what's. You cannot convince me of anything else unless someone starts levitating. Okay, then you got me. Then I'll be like, wait, let's rewind. You know. But this is 100%. You are someone. They want to get home. Someone wants to pick up, you know, a burger on the way back. His girl is at home waiting for the weed to get picked up, you know, like
visible enough to stand out once you spot it. Then, not long after, something even more unsettling appears. A head seems to peek out from the side of the tree, just enough to be seen, before quickly pulling back.
Yeah, dude, this is the buyer. He's scared shitless. That's why he's hiding behind a tree. The other dude knows to chill out.
Almost as if it's watching them. The timing and placement make it feel deliberate. In a follow-up video, the uploader goes back to the same location and shows the tree up close. And that's where things get even more confusing.
Okay.
The tree is far too thin for a person to realistically hide behind, especially in the way the figure appeared in the original clip.
You're too close, that's
why. It gives the impression that whatever was peeking out...
No, show me where the pole is. Where's the pole?
Shouldn't have been able to stay concealed there at all. To some, this feels like something observing from a distance, appearing just long enough to be noticed before disappearing again. The videos could all
They gotta show me where the light pole is.
So be staged, possibly using clever positioning.
Thank you, Sunny! Sunny, you won the Swell Grand Prix. God, have you gifted like 6 this stream? Thank you for following. Sunny, you won the Swell Grand Prix. You ate the poison. Let's see if it focuses on Mama. Wait. Poison? Look at her little hands. Yes, this is from the Apothecary Diaries. Goated anime. I don't care what anyone says.
Editing to create the illusion of something hiding behind the tree.
No,
but when you see something peek out and then realize there's nowhere for it to hide,
I don't believe you. Show me.
This
is a very that's a different tree. This has a bend to it. Thank you for following. This has a bend to it. That's a different tree. Don't piss me off.
Ease.
Don't piss me off. That's such a different. That's such. Yeah, black clothing exactly.
Before we get started with this next video, it's YouTube by a channel known as Kilulu. On December 4th, 2012, and it shows a group of friends exploring a long, dimly lit tunnel late at night. From the start, the atmosphere feels tense. One of the guys shines a flashlight down the tunnel, trying to see if anything is lurking in the distance. Eventually, they decide to move forward, slowly making their way deeper inside. Step by step, they continue through the darkness.
Dragon, we are watching scary videos and judging people's choices.
And then this happens.
I've collected an emote. I don't know for what. Thank you for following. Secret tunnel. Hold on, chat saying secret tunnel through the mountains. When I was in Japan, okay, for those of you that are new here, hi, I went to Japan for 3 weeks. It was fantastic. I want to live there, but you know, alas, they don't want me there. So I came back. However, when I went to Mount Fuji, my girlfriend, by the way, Mount Fuji is my girlfriend, for those of you that are new here. Wow, I'm just giving you guys a lot of swell lore, okay? To get around to different parts of the viewing around Mount Fuji, there's a bunch of tunnels in the mountains, and every time internally, I had to physically stop myself from going, secret tunnel, every single time. It would have been very alarming to my tour bus, so I did not do it, but I did debate it. Two lovers, something. Thank you for following. What? Wait. Oh, shit! No! Tunnel person! Okay, hold on. I'm going to show you exactly what they did. Also, for the record, I'm wearing shorts. I'm wearing a hoodie, so you can't tell, but I'm going to show you exactly what this tunnel person did at them, okay? Just so you understand, okay? For visual aids. Okay, I'm wearing shorts. No one freak out. Ah! You didn't see that, okay? None of you saw that. Mau fell. Oh no. Okay. I'm wearing shorts. Okay. Ready? Ready? Hang on. So this is the tunnel. Like, are there ads? Should I wait? Hold on. I'll wait for the ads. Hold on. I'll do it again. Give me a moment. Pause. I shall wait. Clip it for those in ad jail. Gotta crouch more. It's the tunnel. You're right. Hold on. Okay. Let me fix my shorts, my bike shorts. Ugh. Hermes is gonna come up here and be like, what is she doing? Okay. But like, I gotta go faster. So like, okay. We'll fix it in post. Thank you for the reenactment. But the visuals are hilarious. Okay. Thank you for my... For those who don't know, I was a theater kid. This is the cardio. No, that's the thing. I literally went ice skating today. So like, I did do my cardio today. I went ice skating for an hour and a half. Thank you for following. Out of breath. Mocap actor when? I know. Late night bones. Have some magnesium. I know. Okay. Let's go back. Let me replay it again so you guys can see it. Okay. So this is the tunnel. Let me back up a little bit.
Flashlight down the tunnel, trying to see if anything is lurking in the distance.
Well,
Eventually, they decide to move forward, slowly making their way
like
deeper
a
inside.
Tunnel. Like a...
Step by step, they continue through the darkness, growing more cautious
tunnel.
as they go. And then, this happens.
Infused with Lindsay, LOL. This is insane. So they're going around the corner. So this is the tunnel. There's a corridor down this way. Okay. That's what they're shining the light down. So if someone is living in the tunnel, which every time I see a tunnel that is dry, I assume there might be someone living in it. We actually do have we called them the Tustin tunnels, Santa Ana tunnels. We have quite a lot of access points in my home area, my hometown in Orange County, for the tunnels, okay, which is just like a sewer system, a la Ninja Turtles, okay? But we don't get a lot of rain, so they're dry quite often, and like we would meet up in the tunnels and like explore the tunnels and shit. I don't encourage it. I do not recommend it. How we never died or got stabbed or stepped on a heroin needle, I don't fucking know, okay? But like it wasn't uncommon to go through there and see that people had been living in there or sleeping in there or whatever. A dry tunnel, I assume like someone will find it for shelter, you know? Oh, tunnel dwellers are totally real. Look at underground Las Vegas. There's a total tunnel system under Las Vegas that people live in. There's lots of underground of LA as well. There's like a couple of abandoned subway stations in LA, New York as well that people live in. Not legally, but like, I won't tell if you won't, you know. Or what are you, a snitch? Are you gonna snitch on people trying to find a home? What are we talking about here? Okay. Let's see. Look at this. It goes so fast. He moves so fucking... I think they sped up the clip because he moves so fucking fast. Yeah, they sped that shit up. They sped that shit up. Is it barking at them?
Out of nowhere, a strange figure suddenly
That's fully a human, but like that scared the shit out of me. They definitely sped that clip up though, so it made it look more like animalistic. Why did you stay there that fucking long? You sped this up, or he's moving at superhuman speed. Why did you not react, actually, dude?
Charges toward them at full speed. The reaction is instant. The group turns and runs, clearly terrified by whatever just came rushing out of the darkness.
No, it's not turning the corner. It came out of the corner.
The creature itself is hard to make out clearly. Its shape looks unusual, almost distorted, but the pole lighting makes it difficult to fully understand.
No, see, you can see, because this is the wall here. This is the wall of the cavern. He came around the corner. It just looks like he appeared because this guy's blocking the corner. But you can see him step into frame of the light, which we see this quite a lot. When we watch urban exploring videos, we have a rule of thumb. Typically scary videos, it's for men, it's usually they're experiencing what it's like to be a woman doing literally anything ever. And so they experience like a man being in their general vicinity while they're camping. And it's like, oh my God, it's Bigfoot. What is that? You know, that's usually what's happening. UK, bruh, you ate the poison. Thank you for subscribing. You won the Swell Grand Prix. Thank you. And also, we have a rule with urban exploring. If you are urban exploring in a place that you believe to be abandoned, okay, and the building is decrepit and falling apart, okay, if you ever see what looks to be a blanket, a sheet, a doily, I don't give a fuck, anything hung up in a doorway or over a pile of tables or something, you need to immediately assume, oh shit, someone lives here, okay? Without fail, okay? If something is covering a doorway, hanging up, blocking a door where a door previously was, or there's a bunch of tables and there's something covering it, assume someone has made that their home. You need to leave, back out quietly. Don't pass go. Do not collect $200, okay? Someone lives there. Without fail, as soon as they move it or they go close, they make noise, that is when someone who is living there runs at them. And then it's like, oh my God, a crazy homeless man chased us. Or you were filming in his kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Like the survival instinct isn't there. Also, no one is ever wearing PPE in an abandoned home or an abandoned building that 100% has lead paint or asbestos. Never once. Not a once.
And what we're seeing. To some people, this feels like a genuine unknown entity.
It's not,
something
it's a human.
hiding deep within the tunnel,
It's a human and they set
only
up the
revealing
clip.
itself when the group got too close. Another explanation is that it could simply be a person, possibly
people have their
positioned
space,
ahead
yes.
of time, who ran toward them to create a scare.
Shit, what if I left the $200
What makes
at
this
the
clip
entrance
memorable is
deposit?
how quickly everything shifts. 1 second it's quiet exploration,
Getting all the
and
cancers
the
all the
next,
time. See, I really wish that Zach Baggins of Ghost Adventures, which one of my favorites, for those who don't know, a lot of what I do for YouTube is I do event reviews, okay? In 2023, I went to Penhurst Asylum, which is now, like, they're trying to make it a historical site, but it's Penhurst Paracon. It was a paranormal convention at an abandoned asylum that they have now turned into, like, they're making it safe for people to go and investigate, and I got to go through the tunnels and stuff. It's actually very cool. I do recommend it if you're in the Pennsylvania area. But there was an episode of Ghost Adventures filmed there, and on the tour that I did, they announced, like, so as everyone knows, that's the building that Zach Baggins filmed. I have never been around established ghost hunters, newbie ghost hunters, YouTube ghost hunters, random families that apparently their idea of a vacation is to go ghost hunting, okay? Every single person groaned hearing Zach Baggins' voice, and it's the funniest thing to this day. I was not expecting it. Everyone groaned. Like everyone, like hearing, like it's kind of like YouTubers hearing about Logan Paul. Ugh, you know, like the same sound effect, okay? But in being there, that's what made me think of that. But Zach Baggins, for those who don't know, actually has to wear a respirator when he goes into abandoned houses now. He doesn't even do it anymore. He like sends his interns and like is on FaceTime, okay? But he used to have to wear a respirator when he would go into buildings because of so many years of going into abandoned and haunted places without proper equipment. It literally has deteriorated his lungs. so he has to wear a respirator when he goes inside these places. And I wish he made a bigger deal about that, because I think more urban explorers and ghost hunters do look up to him still, or at the very least think he's a hack, but that he's the most famous hack that there is in modern day. Okay. And, you know, I think he should be more open about that, because I think some more people might listen, you know?
Pure panic.
I think they sped up. I think this could be their buddy. This also could be someone living in the tunnels. They 100% sped up that clip, okay? Some more things are thrown.
On June 17th, 2021, a woman named Chriselle Luna uploaded a video to her YouTube channel showing herself exploring an old, allegedly haunted prison. For the first several minutes, she moves through different hallways and rooms.
Sick. You guys can't see it because I'm blocking it. Hold on, let me move me. Nope. Look at her logo. This is sick. Okay. That's all.
Investigating the building. Nothing particularly unusual happens at first. Just the usual tension that comes with being alone in a place like that. But then, in one specific room, everything changes.
Prison? Yeah. Oh, God. We saw the dumbest clip of all time, okay? Bunch of streamers live on Kick. We're in a prison. One of their friends goes inside one of the cells. Other guy fucking closes it. Guess what? It locks. I was yelling at every single one of them because they were all playing too much. And I was like, this is why I don't do IRL streams with streamers. Like, I can't do it. Everyone plays too much. If you lock me in a cell, I'm beating your ass as soon as the door opens. But they were live. So one of them, they literally tried for a long time to get the door open. One of them managed to, there was like an issue with it so that it could be lifted and moved. But like, if it wasn't for the fact that there was multiple of them there, that guy would have been fucking stuck and they would have had to report the fact that they had broken into an abandoned prison. And then he got out and they're all joking and laughing. I would have killed you. Like, I would have beat the run. So yeah, that this is making me think of that.
Estando sola en este lugar. ¡Ay! Dios mío, yo vi algo que corrió. En este lugar.
Is that outside or behind her?
If you look closely at the window.
Is that outside? I think that's outside, right? Or is this one-way glass?
A dark figure suddenly flies past at incredible speed. It happens so quickly that it's easy to miss, but Chriselle notices it immediately, and her reaction...
I love incredible speed, and it's very clearly the speed of which a human being can run by a window, you know?
Says everything. Before she even has time to process what she just saw, something even more unsettling happens.
Ooh. Oh, doubles. Did it double back? Oh, that's a human fucking with you. Yeah, that's a also, is this a reflection? Is this behind her? That's someone fucking with you, 100%. The is getting me, I'm sorry. She's so funny.
A mostrárselos, se los voy a mostrar ya cuando
I'm going to show it already when I edit this video to put a circle on them and they can appreciate what I saw on camera.
Qué fuerte, qué fuerte.
OMG, OMG.
No sé
Was it down this hallway? Was that the bars? Wait, I need her to turn around and show where she was.
Otra cosa.
Wait, God, was it the fucking bars? Is something inside? No, it's okay to be scared, sweetly. I'm just an asshole. Like, that's the thing, you know? Oh, remind me later if you guys want. I can tell you the story of the murder hotel I checked into in Denver last weekend. I lasted one night. We did not know it was a murder hotel when I booked it.
Pero estoy segura que no era una persona porque no hay nadie aquí.
The figure comes back.
Yeah, are those the bars?
This time it moves.
Is this the reflection of inside? Are these the bars or are these these are bars? Is this, because these are the lights in the hallway that she showed behind her. This is her light. So it's not like she's moving and it's causing the shadow. Is someone inside the fucking prison See, I wouldn't be thinking that it's a ghost. I'd be thinking, fuck, there's someone in here with me. And is that not scarier? You know, like I'd be really scared of that.
Moves in the opposite direction, almost as if it's running across.
Hex, so I'm usually live. I try to go live every day. Tuesday is my posting schedule. I usually try to go live no later than 3 p.m., but I'm often live till like 8 or 9, okay, each day. Sometimes I'm not live. I usually tweet out and post on Instagram if I can't go live. But like there's not quite a set schedule. Like there's no schedule on the channel. I just kind of go live in the afternoons. Also I'm in Los Angeles time. So when I say like 3 p.m., about 1 p.m., 3 p.m., it's about, it's PST or standard time.
Across the same area again,
Thank you for
deliberately
following.
making itself visible. The timing is what makes.
Yeah, is this a fucking reflection from behind? Because that's her reflection. Guys, I think that's behind her. Guys, I think that's behind her. Also, what the fuck is this? Is this a light?
Makes this moment stand out. It's not just a one-off glimpse. It happens twice
it is a
in a
light.
way that feels almost
From that angle, it
intentional.
looked like, yeah, that's someone behind.
To some, this looks like a shadowy entity lingering inside the prison, briefly
I think that's behind her.
revealing itself before disappearing again.
Yeah, I think that's a human fucking with her. But it's one thing if they're fucking with her outside. It's another thing if they're behind her and she can't hear them or see them. That's worse.
Amazingly, Griselle doesn't get frightened away from this entity entirely, as she proceeds to continue her investigation.
Of course she does.
But she is never able to find this entity again. Hopefully,
Was she
Griselle
looking
won't
for
ever go
it?
back to this prison for another investigation again, because this entity may be waiting for her return.
Hex! Hex, my Tex, you won the Swell Grand Prix. You ate poison. Thank you for the sub.
And that was 11 scary videos.
Oh yeah, this is
I
the
hope you
horse
enjoyed the
lady
video,
chick.
and if
Okay.
you did, then subscribe.
So we have two options. Oh wait, you guys want, okay, hang on. Let me tell you guys about the murder hotel. So, the most important story here is that I've been traveling alone for 8 years, okay? I love solo travel. I just did 3 weeks alone in Japan. Loved it. Would go back in a heartbeat, okay? Did a ghost tour through the bamboo forest in Arashiyama by myself. Walked through that fucking goat thing by myself. Not a problem, okay? I'm a psycho. I will survive a horror movie most of the time. Thank you for following. But I'm also cheap, okay? So I had to go to Denver last weekend. Not this past weekend. This past weekend I was in New York. Last week before that I was in Denver. And flights are not cheap right now, and I do 2 events back to back. Okay, at the same time. Okay, I do that quite a bit. So I decided to cheap out on hotels because Denver was doing this very weird thing. Hotels right now are absurd across the board, especially with the World Cup coming in. I have to go to New York in July, and I'm not looking forward to the cost. I'm gonna have to pay on a hotel room at the very least. I'm not looking forward to it. But everyone's texting me. I'm taking this off actually, so it's not irritating. Yes, this is Murder Hotel story time for the newbies. I booked kind of a cheapo hotel. It was a budget inn, as in it's literally called Budget Inn. Ads, okay, hold on. I'll wait. I'm waiting. The ads, alas, I have bills. I'm so sorry. Oh, yeah, is Hermes up here? Oh, no. What the fuck was that sound then if he's not up here? I do think there might be a ghost up here. Because sometimes I swear to God I hear Hermes. And he's not up here. Hang on, let me text my friend back. Since we're dealing with ads. Whoops. Laura, you won the Swell Grand Prix with a Prime boost. You ate the poison. Thank you for subscribing. Ooh. The ghost would help with the rent. TBH, you would think. This is LA though. They don't give a shit. They charge more for that. Do you know how many like hauntings there are in LA? There's so many. Where's that? Thank God. Sorry, my friend just told me. Sorry, NHL spoiler: the Canes won. The Hurricanes won, chat, tonight, which means it's 2-2, which I'm fine with. If the Vegas Golden Knights win, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. Okay. If I had to think of haunted places, it wouldn't have thought of LA. Think of all the desperation for dreams. Think of all of the old Hollywood glamour. Think of the money. Think of the mob. Think of the drugs. The mob's not really here anymore. The mob used to be here a lot. Like everything that the mob was involved in, okay? What else? Yeah, think of the money. Drugs. Like, think of how much, like, Me Too. Think about it. Lots of self... You know, there's a lot of ghosts here. It's very haunted. Skid Row. I mean, it's here. That's more, I'm thinking more like the old Hollywood ghosts that are here. That's mostly what I hear of more than anything. Nixon 5. Yep. People had to dive on that land. Mm-hmm. You're so right. Absolutely. Okay, are we out of ad jail? Can I keep going with murder hotel story? Yes? Okay. Let me double check on my end. Okay, so I booked a cheap ass hotel. Okay, that's the main thing you need to know. Booked a cheap ass hotel. All right, it happens. Okay, I'm cheap. Okay, so I get dropped off in Denver. Okay, at the hotel by Lyft, and I'm like, okay, it's like a motel style of hotel. That's fine. I've stayed in some shitholes, okay? Okay? I build character. It's important, okay? I'm a writer. It's research, okay? Open the doors, and already I'm like, oof. This place has not been updated nor maintained since 1992, okay? Which, like, one thing, I'm like, okay, I'm in my head, I'm like, don't be bougie. Like, who cares? It's fine. And I don't need much at a hotel. I need a clean place to sleep. I need a clean shower. I need a door lock that works, and I need Wi-Fi, okay? That's all I need. It's my job, okay? It's easy, okay? But the hotel lobby was giving 80s slasher, okay? It was giving 80s slasher. A couple people are coming and going as I'm trying to check in. Issues with my card, no big deal. I should also note the guy behind the counter is a white guy in dreads, but that's kind of Denver for you just a little bit, okay? And he goes, okay, your room is in the back building. The easiest way to get there is to take that elevator to the second floor and then exit, but the elevator's really slow. Okay. So I go to the elevator, decrepit elevator. I hit the button. Button does not light up. Nothing, no sound to indicate the elevator is coming. It opens. Inside the elevator, it looks like an unfinished, like not plywood, but almost plywood. More like bamboo. Like little skinny panels, but like old and dirty and like an unfinished elevator is what I step into. And I start filming. I'm like, the things I do for content. Building character on the elevator panel. Someone wrote in Sharpie, fuck your kids. And like get to the second floor, doors open. And immediately I am transported into where they could have filmed pickup shots for the back rooms. I was like, wow. Again, I'm recording. I'm like, the shit. I'm like, I can get through this. This is fine. I'll barely be here. It's just a place to sleep. Who cares? Who cares? And like this floor in particular looks like 2 weeks prior to me being there, it was featured on an abandoned exploring YouTube channel, but they just added new hardware, you know, like to the door locks and stuff. But everything is broken and dirty, like dirty, okay? I exit the building and I'm looking for it. A woman and there's other people staying there. I've seen other people. So like one woman that she was going back to her room with her kids, I believe. Her kids were there. And she was like, oh, do you not know where your room is? I was like, I think it's this one. And she's like, oh, it should be up there. Okay, so I go up. This is the back building. It's a U-shaped building, okay? Hermes, he's digging on the couch. And already when I got to the room that I was initially assigned, I was a little like, ooh, because if you're a solo traveling woman, there's certain things that you look out for, okay? And already this room's location, like not the room itself, the location, I was like, I'm gonna have to be careful coming and going at night. Because the room was on the second floor, just at the top of the stairs. It's an exposed hallway because it's outside, you know. There's a pillar blocking the door from anywhere else in the parking lot. The light above the door is not working. There's a little corridor with a storage closet there that is pitch black, okay? So I'm like, there's no way I can see into that from inside the room, so I'm gonna have to be very careful, you know, coming and going. And already I'm like, okay, but even then, before I open the door, I'm like, I can make this work. It's fine. I'll just be careful. I'm cautious. I'm careful the entire time, okay? I open the door. Something is on the floor. What's on the floor? Parts of the door. And I realize, prior to me checking in, someone had kicked the door in and broken the door in, and they never fixed the door. What was on the floor in a pile were the mechanisms from the frame of the door lock. So the door closed, sort of, and the room was clean. Like they had clearly swept this pile of mechanisms into a little pile by the door. Oh, and also there was a boot print on the door. Did I mention that? There was a boot, like someone clearly had taken a shoe and was kicking the door in, okay? So I take my photos and videos, because of course I do, and I grab my luggage and I go back down to the lobby. Now the door I enter into the lobby as well, also again, I'm like, where the fuck am I? What is this? 1989, you know, like it's, there's no carpet in what was probably like a dining room area. There was a bar, but it's like abandoned and dusty and dirty, but there's still like stuff for a bar that would be like in like a sports bar, but not a sports bar. But it's like there's mirrors and it's like just kind of there. I'm like, where the fuck am I? You know, I go back to the lobby. Oh, I should also note, dreads dude behind the counter, again, white dreads dude, okay? He is like, he told me he was the only person working there for the entire location. Why? He was like, oh, if you need any toiletries or anything, like, feel free to call, but like, it's gonna take me a second to get over there because I am the only one here. What? Okay. I go down, and I should note, he is doing his best, okay? He's the only one that was trying here. Hey, do you have any other rooms available? Why? So someone 100% has kicked that door in, and I'm not staying there. What? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Yeah, let me find something. And I'm like, yeah, do you want to see pictures? Hang on. Hang on. Yeah, it's weird. Sorry, my manager's messaging me. And gets me another room. He makes a comment about this being the nicer rooms, like it's updated. So he's like, if that's okay. I'm like, yeah, what? Yeah, sure. Give me the new keys. I go in. The next room, it took me a second to find it, okay? It's overlooking the pool. The pool is drained, by the way, and covered and falling apart. Like the paving stones for the pool caving in on themselves. Like this place should have been condemned 4 years ago, and it still would have been too late to condemn it, okay? Go upstairs. There's no fire extinguishers in the outdoor, like the fire extinguisher docks for the rooms. Some of the stairs are just replaced by just 2x4s, okay? And I'm like, fucking here. I get in the room. Room is up to my bare minimum standards, okay? There's nice art on the walls of the mountains, okay? And so I call my dad. I walk to a gas station to get some snacks and stuff. On the gas station door is a wall of shame of all the people that have shoplifted from there. It's about 35 fucking photos of people that have shoplifted from that gas station, okay? And I'm on the phone with my dad. He's like, fuck, Amanda. And I was like, it's fine. Let me get through tonight. It's late. It's already it's already almost 8 at this time, okay? For Denver time. So I'm like, I'm not going to find a new hotel tonight. Like, the hotel options were either $1,700 for 3 nights or a murder hotel. Those were the options in Denver that weekend. I don't know why, but those were the options, okay? Go back to the hotel. He's like, just let me know you're safe. I was like, yeah, it's fine. I'll be fine. I'll put the door in front of the chair in front of the door. It'll be fine. We go live on stream, okay? We're watching scary videos because of course we are. I'm a masochist, okay? Then, like on stream, I'm like, oh yeah, let me move the cuck chair. So literally on stream, I change the angle so they can see me pushing the cuck chair in front of the door. And it's a hefty chair, okay? Cuck chair, for those who don't know, is a chair in a hotel room that is facing a bed. That's the cuck chair. And no, I hate Airbnbs. I've had horrible experiences with Airbnbs. Not like this, but like just horrible management of Airbnbs. And they're all expensive as hell. I don't want to clean anything. Don't make me clean anything. That's not why I'm at a hotel, move the chair in front of the door, and it's the perfect height so that if anyone tried the handle, okay, it wouldn't be able to engage. Like the chair would stop it, so you couldn't, even if you somehow tried to kick the door in, you would not be able to engage the handle to open the handle. So I'm like, perfect, okay? We wrap up streaming. I'm like, hey guys, I'm gonna try and get some work done, okay? A few hours later, it's midnight, okay? I'm like on the bed, lights are out, blinds are closed on the windows. I'm watching YouTube videos. I'm like just plip-plopping away, scrolling Twitter, content creator shenanigans, okay? All of a sudden, again, midnight, on the door. When I tell you, my heart fell to my asshole. I've explained this. Does anyone know the word for this or what causes this? I was explaining this to my therapist today. I had this fear response where my whole body heat, like hot heat fell over my whole body. And I'm assuming it's because blood is rushing to your brain because you're panicking, your heart's pumping so fucking fast that it causes like your body to overheat. But that's what I felt. I was like, I literally silently closed my laptop and I started recording myself. I was like, I crouch over, chairs in front of the door. No more knocking. No one said anything. No one tried the handle. I couldn't tell if anyone peeked in the window. I took my phone to the peephole, because sometimes peepholes you can see in from the other side. And so just in case someone was like looking, I was like, let me not put my face right there. So I used my phone. No one's outside. I text my friend immediately. I'm like, fuck the cost. I'm not staying here another night. Someone just knocked on my door. She calls me immediately. Are you okay? What the fuck? I'm like, I don't know. They're gone. There's no one outside. I think I'm okay. I'm freaking out. And so she starts like, I'm like literally trying to book a Hamptons Inn across the street. I used all of my Hilton points to do so. I was like, fuck this. I'm not moving tonight. It's after midnight. We're not fucking doing this. And then if I had stayed that night, I would have had to book another night as well. So I was just like, no, let me just book this. Like I'll be fine tonight, whatever. And she's like, Amanda, the hotel you're in, she pulled up TripAdvisor. Amanda, the hotel you're in has a 1 star on TripAdvisor. I'm texting my dad. I'm like, hey, I'm okay, but someone knocked on the door. I'm gonna move hotels tomorrow. He's like, what the fuck, Amanda? I'm like, I know. He's like, call the lobby and have them send security. I'm like, you think there's fucking security at this hotel? There's not security here. And he was like, call the front desk. Maybe someone came by your room because you moved rooms. Like maybe they were trying to see if the room was vacant because the lights were on. Okay, I was like, sure. I called the lobby. Hi, I'm in blah, 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 blah. Did any of you come? Did someone come to my room? You're in the room now? No? Okay, yeah, because someone knocked on my door and it's like midnight. Someone's probably just confused. And I'm like, okay, I mean, I don't think so. Okay. All right. I'm really freaked out, and like between this and you know the whole door getting kicked in thing, like I really just don't feel safe. So I'm probably gonna leave tomorrow, just so you know. Okay, if you're gonna do anything, you need to do it by 11. Click. To which I audibly said, "Bitch," out loud into my murder hotel room. Okay. Now, what I think happened, okay, there's a couple of theories. The main theory that I subscribe to, because I think this makes the most sense, is someone was fucking with the room because the lights were on, and even though the curtains were closed, you could see that someone was awake and it was midnight. And so, just to fuck and scare the shit out of whoever was in the room. I don't think it was like, oh, there's a young woman in there. She's alone. You know, I don't think it was anything like that. I think it was just a random knock, okay? Chat, and between that and then what happened later, and the fact that there was no other knocks, no one was trying to get in the room, some chatters believe ghost, okay? Because you see, I told my friend, I was like, I'm gonna try and sleep. Like, there's nothing else I can do. Let me try and sleep. I'll move tomorrow. Get some sleep. I am jolted awake by a loud noise at 2 a.m. I don't remember what it was. I don't know if it was the door. I don't know if it was someone next door. I don't know if someone knocked. I don't know if someone tried the handle. But something loudly woke me up at 2 in the morning. Nothing else happened. I did not sleep again. I just stayed up. But I didn't fucking like that. And then, you know what? Free breakfast the next morning sucked, too. And it was weird. So, and yeah, I still haven't gotten my fucking money back from all of that, by the way. So I'm still irritated about that. So. The fucking ad scared me. Are you clairaudient? I don't think so. I have had weird things going on my whole life. Like, there's definitely been, like, weird experiences that I've had. But, you know, I don't know how much of that is the trauma and how much of that is, like, me having woo-woo abilities. You know what I'm saying? Dude, of course I was getting free breakfast. Are you fucking... I had an event to go to. I couldn't eat. There's nothing else around here. What am I going to do? Go back to the gas station? No. I was going to get free breakfast and have bad coffee. And you know what? Hampton's Inn saved my ass. They really did. Did I spend all of my points? Yes. But you know what? They kept checking on me. They were like, are you okay? I was like, yeah, I was across the way. They were like, oh, it's a good thing you're here. I would ghost knock to fuck with people? I don't know. They're mad they didn't get to use the cuck chair? I don't know. I know this has probably been brought up, but do you own, or have you thought about, or do you feel comfortable with a gun? I do not own a gun. I have fired a gun. I do live in California. I am not the fondest of guns, but as someone that does live alone, I'm not gonna lie and say that I've never considered owning a gun. But I travel across state lines, too many different variations. I travel by plane a lot. A gun is not a thing that is going to be joining my person anytime soon. How's the hotel get 1 star? It's falling apart. And so, okay, and that's the thing. The other thing that no one can agree on is the kicking in of the door, okay? Because my dad is convinced that the hotel kicked the door in to remove someone who wouldn't vacate the room. And so he's like, fuck that guy. What do you mean you don't know you kicked someone out? So that's my dad's belief. Other belief that some people, I'm of the opinion of this one happening because I can see this kind of being likely. Someone kicked the door in to get at someone, either a partner, robbing, you know, something like that. And that could be one where if there was no murder attached to it, okay, then there may not have been, with where the building was, like someone could have found it when they came to flip the room, but no one actually, like there was no report. You know what I'm saying? The other thing would be, some people have suggested cops kicking the door in to get someone who was hiding or that they were looking for someone. But even then, cops these days don't kick in doors. They use a little battering ram thing, and there was very clear shoe marks on the door. So, I don't like any option, and I especially don't like the option where I was assigned that room and they thought that that was okay to assign someone. So, yeah. Now the ads are done. Okay. Bounty hunters? I don't know. The reality is that like clearly someone knew something about the door because room service, like maid service had come in and cleaned the room, you know? So someone knew something. They knew enough to move the door. And also part of the wall, which I don't think I got on camera when I filmed. No, I did, because I pointed it out later. It looks like they had tried to repair the stucco at some, like the spackle on the wall where because when you kick in a door, especially depending on the frames, the wall split, the frame split. It's older wood, it's cheap wood. So the frame split in the grain from where they kicked it in. So it didn't splinter out, but it cracked the door frame, and it looks like it may have messed up the wall past the frame somehow, okay? And so it looks like they had spackled that, or at least it had been spackled previously. Motel was across from my Verbo on my vacation in October, had higher reviews than that hotel. But did you get an upgrade? No, I did not. I got free free breakfast had waffles, which I'm a sucker for. Laura, did I say thank you, Laura? Yes, I did. Okay. If it's known as being sketchy, it would just be people making it worse. Yeah. Okay. Chat, do we want 6 forest encounters that'll make you afraid of it, or top 15 scariest creature videos of 2021? These are your options. Greg, after the first knock, I tried to go to sleep, and then a knock happened again, or something happened again at 2 a.m. that jolted me awake. So, whatever it was came back. There is no gay horror. Creatures? Okay, we're doing creatures. We can always come back. Hang on. I'll add this to the queue, but we're going to do creatures.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at the top 15 scariest creature videos of 2021. In this compilation, I will only feature videos that I featured on my channel this year, as well as videos that were allegedly filmed this year. So, without further ado, let's begin.
I'm hoping for one Mothman. And I'm thinking at least...
A man named Jimmy Reynolds uploaded this creepy video to...
I'm hoping for one Mothman, and I think there will be at least 2 Bigfoot sightings that are very clearly just a hiker wearing black. That's usually what it is.
To his YouTube channel in January 2021, which sees him and a friend delving deep inside of a sewer after hearing some strange noises coming from inside.
Is this video relevant?
Now, most people in this situation would want to stay as far away from the sewer and its entrance as possible. But more than likely, the curiosity was eating away at Jimmy and his friend, so they decided they just had to look to see what was making those odd sounds.
No one wants to be outside
the footage starts off simple enough, and seems that way for a while.
Bye, cute base.
Jimmy and his friend look inside the sewer, and sure enough, it doesn't take long for them to realize that they may not be alone after all.
That's a tiny tube.
We're in the sewer pipe and we're hearing noises.
Is that a dog? That's a dog.
Oscar!
That's a dog.
Hey!
Oscar?
Is that their dog?
It's not so close. What the heck?
Those are eyes.
Oscar!
What the heck is that?
Those are
That's
eyes.
not Oscar.
How do you know it's not
That's
Oscar?
2 green eyes.
No, it's because of the light.
Hey.
They're not eyes. They're not green eyes.
Anybody down there? What the heck?
Is that not a dog breathing?
Hey, who is that?
Is that not a dog? That's a dog.
At first, it almost sounds as if a dog or some other animal is panting rapidly inside
The way
the
that's
sewer.
definitely a dog that's just scared shitless.
But as soon as the pair of yellow eyes protrude from the darkness...
It's not yellow. It's the light reflecting off... Okay, I'm not...
It becomes clear that it's maybe not something that innocent. As soon as these eyes appear, the video ends, leaving us to wonder what exactly happened.
Oh, it was 100% their dog, and the dog came back, and they were like, "Oh, this isn't scary. We should trip it here."
Directly following the recording of this footage. Gratefully, in the description of the upload, Jimmy says that he and his friend made it out of the sewer completely unharmed, but says that he definitely felt as though he was in danger. Let's just hope that next time Jimmy is curious about something, he'll...
Why are they calling for Oscar? Are they missing their dog? No, guys, they cut the video. I think it's their dog. I think the dog came out. I think they were like, "Oh, this is creepy. It doesn't look like Oscar. We should trim it here and post it."
Show a bit more precaution.
I think the video is real. I just don't think it's what they're saying it is.
A woman on TikTok named Raj says that her and her co-workers work the nighttime security shift at their job, starting at 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. the following morning.
Oh, so this
While
is on a
on
reservation.
rural road somewhere, Raj and her co-workers notice something eerie just off in the distance that only grows more terrifying the closer it gets by the second.
Oh, that's a person.
Have a look.
When we work night security 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. and we see something coming at us at midnight.
How is that?
That's a person.
Raylan!
Why were you out of the
Co-workers
car?
can be heard discussing the matter for a few seconds before the figure in question eventually gets quite close to the parking lot, which
It's dark, there's camera artifacting, that's 100% a person.
creeps Raj and her friends out significantly, and I don't blame her. The figure looks like it could be some sort of trespasser, which wouldn't be the scariest thing in the world.
No,
but then again,
enhanced
it also
video.
could be something far
Enhanced
more
how?
sinister.
Liars.
Let's just hope that after this incident, the figure doesn't come back a second time around, because who knows what its intentions are. The following piece of strange and unexplainable footage was uploaded to Reddit by a user named FootageFinder57, who says that the video was filmed on somebody's iPhone while exploring a mysterious cave. He also says that despite how terrifying the video is, for whatever reason it received no media coverage. In the video, a group of friends...
Because it's probably nothing.
Friends are exploring a dark and narrow cave while they all proceed.
No, I should note, I have gone back and looked at some of my older, like, Instagram saved videos and things like that. I do think either apps and websites are deteriorating older phone footage. Asteria, you won the Swell Grand Prix, you ate the poison, wah, blah, blah, blah. Thank you for subscribing. I do think that they are deteriorating over time because there are footage that I took on cameras at the time or on iPhones at the time that are super crystal clear. But then now I look back and I'm like, what's this quality? You know? So I do think things deteriorate over time depending on the social media platform, which is why something that at the time was probably like at least 1080p, you know, is now looking like it was filmed on a potato.
To express how creeped out they all are. But they can't seem to put a finger on exactly why that is.
What's happening?
However, if you take a close look right about here, you can see that their fear is not unfounded.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you guys illegally sneak off during a tour and go down a passage you weren't supposed to? The thing they tell you not to do because it's easy to get lost. And sometimes you see shit in the cave when you're scared and it's dark. So you panic. And then sprint off in a direction you're not supposed to. You mean that's what you did?
Oh, I don't like this.
Oh my gosh.
You guys are so... This is so dangerous. Don't do this shit. I swear to God. Is that a person? Was that a person? Okay, well, I don't like that. That's an arm. That's an arm right there. Thank you for following.
A strange figure seemingly dressed in all white can briefly be seen standing up straight inside the otherwise
Me when I'm bored and want to fuck with people that are not supposed to be wandering off.
dark and narrow cave, unbeknownst to both the man and the woman in the video. Afterward, a series of strange noises can be heard throughout the duration of the video. Have a listen and see if you have any possible explanations as for what it could be.
I'm sorry, I love the idea of news coverage being done about this dumb fuck video. Oh wait,
So
more?
Brian, don't go so fast. Are you there?
I'm just trying to keep up with you.
Girl, I need you to be smarter than this.
We have to go back.
Come on, let's keep going.
Oh, you're so full. That was a bullshit line.
You're what?
Did you not hear that, Ryan?
Yeah, I want to do the ACT at some point. We were talking about this earlier in stream. I'm thinking of taking a sabbatical in a couple of months to do 3 months in a van with my dog to explore some national parks and stuff. But one day I would like to do the PCT, the ACT, all of that.
Where's it coming from? This is not funny.
Where the fuck are you guys?
Oh my god, do you see? What is that?
It's a light.
Ryan, we have to go back.
That's where you're supposed to go. That's the group you're supposed to be a part of.
Is this the right way?
I don't know.
You guys are actually pissing me off now. Your hair is also pissing me off.
Guys, I don't know where we are anymore. Okay, let's keep moving forward.
What's this? Mass re me the. Oh.
Guys, come up here. Guys, I think I found a way out.
Go on, go on, go on, go on, go on. No, it's literally nothing. There's nothing there. It's nothing.
Was that a bat? Why does he have a bat?
You can do something.
People.
Okay, so here's what you don't do. Ever. Never do anything in this video. If you get scared, first off, calm the fuck down. Panicking helps no one. It's gonna kill you faster. Okay? Okay. Breathe, get your head right. There's plenty of oxygen where you are. You will live. Okay? Try and follow your footsteps. Look for your, what does the bottom of your shoe look like? Try and retrace where you went. Okay? Do not run into the darkness. Do not listen to grown men. Okay? These are children. Don't listen to them either. Okay? Again, this can all be very much avoided by not doing this shit ever. Okay? Okay.
People in the comment section seem to be quite divided on this particular piece of footage, with some saying that it could be fake or part of an ARG type series, while others suggest it is
ARG is alternate reality game, by the way.
real and say that they were in a cave with some sort of unsettling creature. So what do you think about this video? Is this real footage of a group of young adults trapped inside
I thought he had a bat. It's his light.
a cave with
What
a
if you're
strange
scared,
creature?
man?
Is it part of a viral marketing
know.
campaign? Let me know in the comments. A YouTube channel called Kemahoning Paranormal Group
Kemahoning
publishes
Paranormal
videos sent
Group.
in by subscribers of various different paranormal and otherworldly findings
saw the
to
white
share
thing
with
in a
their
figure.
viewers to see if anybody can explain these creepy pieces of footage. One video was sent in by an anonymous viewer and was filmed on October 22nd, 2016.
Me when I fake footage. This was sent in by an anonymous viewer.
The story goes that the young man who sent in the video arrived home late one night after having a few drinks at the local bar. He says that usually when he comes home for the day, he is greeted by the loud sounds of his pet birds, hoping to be fed. However, on the night that the man came home from the bar in October, the typically loud birds were surprisingly completely silent. This struck him as incredibly weird, as it was the first time that his pet birds were silent after being so hungry, so he decided to go outside with his camera, thinking
thought it was
that he
gonna be
was
drone
about to
footage.
catch an animal such as an opossum. But as you're about to see, he definitely did not record an opossum.
What's the matter with you?
A mysterious lanky creature with glowing white eyes can be seen peeking at the video camera before eventually...
What? What? The way that's fully a human wearing glasses of some, like reflective glasses or something.
Moving out of view, quickly scurrying out of the man's yard. The creature was seemingly trying to eat the man's birds, but gratefully, it seems as though it was caught in time before it was able to do so. Because of the figure's distinct appearance and demeanor, many have believed this to be the Boswell bushcrawler, a mysterious folkloric creature similar to that of the rake. What do you think? Was this actual footage of the Boswell bushcrawler caught on camera? Was it some other type of creature, or was this entire video just a fake? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.
That was close enough, LMAO. Those nerdy anime dudes in the dark.
A Reddit user recently took to the platform to share a mysterious video they filmed not too long ago. They provided a bit of context in the title of the video, stating, "I've been hearing some strange running in the woods while walking my dog late at night. Last night I heard it thrashing around in the creek right next to my house. It's pretty big and very loud. Can anybody tell me what this thing could possibly be?" So, without further ado, let's have a look and see what's been going on.
It's not a creature, yeah. Yeah, like a dude hiding in your yard is weird. Hold the light steady so I can see what you're looking at, dude.
That's what made that noise. Keep looking over there. That's what made that noise.
So what you witnessed was a dad after a barbecue. He's had a beer or two too many. And he's been trying to make his stomach stop hurting for the last hour. And you finally caught him getting that burp out.
The uploader stands outside near the edge of the woods, holding his flashlight out in front of him, scanning the area for any signs of the mysterious entity. At first, it doesn't seem to want to make its presence known, but right towards the end of the video,
kind of suck.
a high, shrill noise.
Guys,
TikTok video.
We get 2 more. This is so long. We get 2 more. If they both suck, we're going to the forest video.
It was filmed in the middle of a forest, somewhere in an undisclosed location in the middle of the night. The videographer proceeds to pan his camera around the area while also holding a flashlight in the other, in order to better illuminate his surroundings, which is always a smart idea. Although it's not made clear what exactly the uploader was doing out in this forest in the middle of the night, he does end up capturing something quite fascinating and equally chilling while filming that night. Take a look.
Better lighting and still has horrible potato quality. Thank you for following. Oh no! Delusioned Tart, you won the Swell Grand Prix. You ate the poison. Thank you for subscribing. What?
A massive-looking creature with a long face and big eyes can be seen hiding behind some trees toward the end of the footage.
Okay, that's a human in a mask.
Asks, what is...
Which, like, if I saw that, it would scare the fuck out of me. I would be like, this guy is gonna fucking kill me. This man is going to murder me in the woods. I'm about to be serial murdered, okay? But I do think this is your buddy.
Is that? Before ultimately fleeing from the scene just to be on the safe side. Because of the entity's
No, 'cause that's
unique appearance,
100% a
many have
mask.
speculated that this could be none other than the elusive Bigfoot.
Oh, please.
But as with any video on the internet, that is entirely up to debate.
Yeah, 'cause it's
However,
not Bigfoot.
the descriptions about Bigfoot certainly do
I think
match
it's
the
Emperor
figures shown in this
Palpatine.
video. Bigfoot or not, this is definitely not something you'd want to see while out in the forest. An Arab YouTuber is doing an outdoor exploration of a
Why did you
creepy-looking
say
area
Arab like
in the
that?
middle of the night, presumably looking for something of
Why did you
interest
see it
to
like
show
that?
his subscribers. For the first 20 minutes or so of the exploration, the man is unable to find anything of real interest. The area that he's looking around seems to be as quiet as can be, seeing as how it is in the middle of the
screen
night
recording is
and there
taking me
aren't any
out.
cars or pedestrians walking by, which makes sense. But towards the end of the video, the uploader finds something truly horrifying that I'm sure he wasn't expecting.
هيو والله هيو.
Is that a human?
هيو هيو.
Hold the beam steady.
السلام عليكم.
Is it a pole? Oh, that's a... Okay.
عيونه بخوف.
Okay, I'm on board. What is that? I'm on board.
بالماء. نار.
We got Arab Mothman now?
يبي عيونه. راسي يا عمي مش متحمل بس.
Bro, what?
لا اله الا الله. يبي عيونه ضوء كثير والله العظيم. باي. يا الله. يا الله. طيب شو بيعمل هيك بس يرفع ايده عيونه بيضوجن بزياده.
I'm kind of into
عيونه
it.
بيضوجن. راسي.
You've convinced me.
يا الله.
Okay, he's
يبي
raising a
عيونه.
stick. What is the stick gonna do? What are we doing?
يا الله.
Ooh,
رمى عصايته.
he threw the stick.
معقول بدنا يبي عيونه. يا الله. يا رب. لا يا عمي شنو.
Was the stick supposed to do something, Betty? It's okay, try again. I won't look. I'll pretend I didn't see it.
يا الله. ما لحقتش يا زلمه.
Why did you take the light off of it?
Although most people
Why
would
would you
run and
do
flee
that?
from the scene as soon as they saw this creepy-looking figure, this YouTuber proceeds to shine a flashlight on the figure
The
and its
way it
glowing
looks
red
at him
eyes.
like, bro. Yeah. No, it definitely is. Although Arab Mothman is really, really funny. Oh gosh. Hang on, I'm gonna bookmark this for a friend.
For quite some time, and the figure seemingly looks at the camera the entire time.
Yeah, there's definitely lights behind a mask.
The
but
first
the black
time I
cloak
watched this
really
video, I fully expected.
See, if you're gonna fake footage, this is what I want. You know, if you're gonna fake a cryptid encounter, a monster encounter, a creature, a weird little creature, this is what I require. I require a man fully dressed in black. I want lights. Okay, I want LEDs, and I want them to have a weird obsession with the stick. That's fun. You know, this is what I require. This level of production value.
This entity to come chasing after the YouTuber.
To be doing this on what I believe to be Snapchat, incredible.
But it never does. It merely stands up top of the cliff and never does anything to harm the uploader. Even still though, I would like to think that if you stumbled upon this figure in the middle of the night, you would not only run home, but you'd probably have nightmares for weeks.
What's the clip timestamp? 13:27? Okay. Okay, guys, I am over it. These were both good, but I am gonna move on. Now we're going to forests. This is Wilderness Whispers. We do make fun of Wilderness Whispers. We only make fun of the people in the videos if they are doing dumb shit.
Avery is a girl who loves traveling around the world.
Also, Wilderness Whispers will write fan fiction about literally any video. We don't know why. Like, it could be the most obvious example of, oh, someone was lost and abandoned things. And Wilderness Whispers will be like, could they have been abducted by aliens and their clothes left behind? You know, like that's the type of shit I'm talking about.
Documents her adventures on her TikTok page, trying to show people just how many beautiful places there are across the globe. But this video is about something a little different. She was in Costa Rica, spending the night at an Airbnb surrounded by trees and vegetation, when she was suddenly woken up by an extremely loud sound coming from the forest. But before I show you the video, I just want to say, if you're enjoying...
Like, you look at like a Costa Rica forest, you know, like their terrain, and you're like, yeah, you definitely got something hiding in there. You know what I'm saying?
Enjoying these kinds of videos, make sure to hit the subscribe button. We're getting really close to 20,000 subscribers, which is super exciting.
Yes, he begs for followers all the time.
Y'all, I just woke up. Listen to this.
Monkeys?
What the f is that noise? Sounds like the chupacabra. Or Bigfoot. Like he's angry.
Is this me? Sounds like Godzilla.
Do monkeys in Costa Rica wake the whole town up with these noises?
Guys, is that the wind? So some people who aren't used to backpacking and camping in the wilderness, like for example, I don't camp in the woods all that often. I do a lot of desert camping. If you're used to one or the other, then when you first swap, you may not be used to like the noises, okay? For example, if the wind is loud, the trees sound like they're talking or wailing because of the way of the wind going through the trees. Like, you will hear weird shit, and 80% of the time it's either animals echoing off the trees through the distance or it's wind, okay? But everyone's like, what is that noise? I do think this might be wind. Originally I said monkeys. I do think this is wind in the trees.
She got curious and stepped outside to hear it better.
Okay, well, that's
the noise
not
seemed to be getting closer.
That's a monkey. It's an angry monkey.
That is not an angry dog. What the?
It's an angry howler monkey, as Frayline pointed out.
It's been making that angry noise for an hour now. And it just gets closer and closer. What the? It's like Godzilla is here. What is that? The chupacabra? I've got no sleep tonight. And I almost fell asleep. And then I started hearing that noise. Oh, this noise is literally getting closer, as if it's like right outside the gate.
Listen to the bugs. Oh, also, you'll find out a lot of the times we've realized the noise people is hearing is 100% someone off camera fucking with an Aztec death whistle.
Is that an angry gorilla?
It's Godzilla.
It's coming from right over there. That's the way you gotta walk to the beach. And I was gonna take a nice walk over there this morning to the beach.
You're good, girl. The monkey's got it.
Over there now.
Birds.
Because what the is that?
Skip ahead.
Vlad is a man who moved into a house in a rural area with his family. Ever since they settled in, they started experiencing strange things happening around the property. Hoping to uncover what was really going on, Vlad decided to install some cameras around the house. But little did he know he'd end up capturing some extremely strange things, things that are hard to explain. That's when he decided to open a YouTube channel to share the footage and maybe get some answers.
Oh, I think
in November
we've seen
2021, he and his wife were outside,
seen this.
letting their puppy out to do his business when they suddenly started hearing weird noises. This was the very first time they caught something on camera. Take a look.
Upon listening to this barking sound, I noticed that it really didn't sound like a dog.
Sounds like a bird.
It almost sounded like something was mimicking a dog.
Like a parrot?
Didn't think nothing of it at the time. We were in good spirits, and I started barking back at it.
Mood?
Or rather, I was saying woof.
Woof. Woof.
Fuck. Woof.
Bark.
Bark. This little fucking dog not giving a fuck. That's a bird. It's a bird.
They thought for a second it could have just been some kind of animal, maybe nothing too unusual. But then, the sound that had been off in the distance was suddenly right there, incredibly close to them, all within just a few seconds.
Again, didn't think nothing of it at the time. Then a few seconds later, we heard it on the opposite end of the field. Me and my girl were kind of puzzled.
Me and my girl.
It was the exact same sound, but
Because it moved.
how could an animal move that fast?
It wasn't that fast.
Again, didn't think nothing of it. Then we started hearing other sounds,
Like birds?
kind of like a bird.
Oh my god, wow.
And again, I mocked it.
No way. Can you pick up your puppy for me? Look at this potato. Just look at this potato dog. The dog is scared shitless. That's why your dog keeps going by your feet. Pick up your fucking dog.
The sounds stopped, so they went inside. But the next night,
Get
Vlad
your fucking dog.
stepped outside for a cigarette, taking a break from work. That's when he started hearing the sound of breathing, but he couldn't tell where it was coming from. The sounds seemed to be right next to him, yet he saw nothing. He went back inside, checked the security footage, and was left in shock when he saw this.
Am I supposed to be scared?
The thing that had been right in front of him was something he had never seen in real life, which was all the proof he needed to show that he wasn't crazy. Determined to catch whatever was trying to lure him out into the woods, he set up trail cameras around the property and checked them for months, but found nothing. Then one day he took his daughter with him to check the cameras again. This time, one of the cameras was lying on the ground. He quickly checked the footage and...
where we're checking the trail cams and one's missing. Well, that's great.
Are you on someone's
Let's
property?
go check the other cameras.
Are you on someone's property?
Oh God, there's one.
Why are you saying it like
Yeah. That's interesting.
that? What's wrong with it?
Looks like somebody took the module out of it. That's nope, here it is.
Are you on someone's property?
There's that.
People are also just
And
assholes.
here is the module.
Some people are just assholes, dude.
Great. Maybe this caught something. Battery's low. Okay, hold that. Did you get the laptop?
No, it's okay.
Yes. Okay. All right, well, thank God for that. Let's see what's on this.
It's just a regular animal. Thanks for
Can you hold
following.
this?
The laptop
Probably
just
some kids
shoved
or
in
something.
there
I
is
want to see
hilarious.
right now. Okay, let's pull the SD card out. Okay.
Don't piss me off. You're full of shit. That's a fucking human. That's literally a hand. That's a hand.
What did that even sound like?
I don't know.
Okay, let's go. I'm getting a little paranoid.
Me when you set up a trail cam on my land so I fuck with you. 30 to 50 feral hogs.
Okay,
specifically.
I'm gonna go home and better inspect this video.
No, guys, I
He
think we're
checked the
being
footage
pranked.
over and over again, but the sound was unlike anything he had ever heard before. Weeks passed,
We're still
and he
going? Same fucking dude? This whole section?
We're back.
They got home safely, but Vlad's curiosity got the best of him.
Now
He
you have
wanted
an
to check over
above ground pool.
the fence to see if whatever it was had followed them back to the house.
Charlie. Oh my God.
From the other
I'm skipping ahead. Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. We're done.
rumored to be haunted,
Saray, I
investigating
need
and
something
filming
good.
her
Come on.
experiences. This
Come on.
time, she and her team ventured into an overgrown, abandoned location known for multiple sightings of a child wandering around. Right from the start, they began hearing strange sounds,
Night.
so they started filming immediately.
Ay, no. Por aquí andaba el niño, amigos. Yo lo grabé.
The boy was here. I
Yo lo grabé al
recorded
niño,
him.
amigos. Saray lo anda buscando por otro lado.
Saray
amigos.
is looking for him
A
on the
lo
other
mejor es el niño que
side.
está
Maybe
vivo,
he's
anda
alive
perdido.
and he's just
Ah, no sé
lost.
qué esté pasando, Saray.
I don't know what's going on.
Ay, la Saray, ¿dónde está? Saray.
Saray.
Ay, no, Dios mío.
No. Oh my
Ay,
god.
ay, pequeño.
Little one. Oh my god,
Pequeño.
that's a child.
Ay, caray, está bien pequeño. Está, Saray.
Okay, at the very least, they recruited a child for this.
Ay, ¿qué fue? ¿Qué fue? Pequeño.
Little one.
Saray. Ay, amigo, la Saray. Uy, habló.
That's a child.
Habló. No manches. Saray, volví a mirar al pequeño, no lo miro.
I hear him.
Uy. Saray.
That
grabé
is
al
a
niño, grabé al
human
niño.
child.
Oye, escucha.
I think you're falling.
En serio.
Saray
Yo lo
is
grabé
the
aquí.
girl's channel.
Aquí lo grabé yo, amiga. Ay, no, Dios mío, amiga.
She's Saray.
Amiga, y no traes ni alcohol, nada, ¿verdad? Amiga, ocupas traer alcohol para las ocasiones ya, amiga.
They immediately realized it wasn't
Ghost hunting in a cunty little plaid dress is hilarious. No one is doing it like her. Where's her Travel Channel TV show? Thank you for following. Like, she's got the extensions in. Like, I'm kind of obsessed with her.
the spirit of a child, like they had been told, but an actual child. The boy appeared briefly before running away.
Yeah, no, that was a
They tried
human
to catch
child.
up with him, but he vanished. However, they could still hear his voice,
Vanished, i.e. he ran away, as we witnessed.
as if he was right next to them. They started searching the area, and then this happened.
Oye, ¿escuchas? Se escucha clarito. ¡Oh, caray!
Yeah, that's fully a child fucking with you, at the very least.
Sí fue. ¿Cómo no? Sí fue.
No, I do think it's a real human child. I do think it's fucking with them.
Oye, se escuchan voces aquí. Saray, no hay nada, Saray. Saray, yo creo que vamos a comprar mejor un alcohol, Saray, o algo.
I think I should buy some alcohol.
Escúchate.
I hear him.
As much as they tried to catch him, they just couldn't. The child was moving so fast.
Mira.
I do like the idea that oh, there he is. I do like the idea that, like, this is, like, he lives next door and this is his grift. Like, this is what he does once his homework is done. Okay, honey, yeah, you can go run around the ruins and funk with the ghost hunting YouTubers, okay? But be back before 10. That's when your bedtime is.
¿Qué te dije? ¿Qué te dije?
Pequeño, ven. Oiga.
Sí lo logré ver.
Manches.
How about the words, hey, it's okay, do you need help? We can help you. We're adults. Where's your mom? Where's your dad? Do you need help?
Sí lo logré ver yo también.
Are you
Iremos a ver
hungry?
qué hay.
Vamos, vente.
A ver, vamos, vamos.
¿Estás aquí
Oye,
solito?
oye, está hablando, está hablando.
Aquí estoy, mi amor, ven.
¿Me escucha?
Aquí está, ¿ven?
Aquí no hay nada.
Pues aquí lo vimos.
A ver, atrás del muro, atrás del muro. No, acá no hay nada.
Girl, go around. Go around. Girl.
Chiquito, ven.
Oye, oye, oye,
She's,
escucha.
I'm kind of obsessed with her. She's hilarious.
Pequeño.
I was watching a channel earlier while I was doing laundry that covers missing person cases and was talking about a little boy that went missing on a Boy Scout camp out in 2002 in a park. And not a few years later, they'd never found him. They still have not found him. A few years later, another little boy went missing and they were able to find him alive. And it was important that that happened. I think more studies should be done on this, like if parents consent, of children that go missing and get rescued. More like interviews should be done by child psychologists and by search and rescue with them within controlled settings to learn the understandings of children. Because people make assumptions about how children will act, obviously, but a lot of it comes from like how children actually act when they go missing. Because that little boy, they found him. However, he hid from search and rescue crews on multiple occasions, the boy that was found, because he had always been told to so seriously to be afraid of strangers. And he said he was afraid of being taken, even though he was lost. And so he hid from rescuers on multiple occasions until I believe a man on horseback ended up finding him just by chance and was like, hey, I'm with your parents. Like, I want to bring you home. Are you okay? Are you hungry? You know? And that was just by chance that he decided to go with him, you know? But he had hid from rescuers on multiple occasions. And that, you know, played a role where the family ended up double checking everywhere they had looked for their son previously to see if like maybe he had gone back or anything like that.
Aquí fue. Oh,
Mommy?
¿escuchaste?
Ven, aquí estamos. ¿Estás aquí?
Is that a Rolex?
¿Quién te dejó aquí solito? ¿Dónde estás? Donde sea que se encuentren, vengan por favor, acérquense, quiero verlos, vengan. Pero quiero que vengan conmigo, acérquense.
Let's play is
Oye,
crazy.
¿escuchas?
Ok, vamos a jugar todos, pero vente.
Oye, oye, ¿escuchaste? ¿Escuchaste?
He's like right behind them.
Aquí estamos.
Her extensions are killing
¿Dónde hay
me.
que jugar? ¿En dónde estás? ¿Estás aquí, verdad?
As an anthropology student.
Eventually, they stopped hearing him, so they decided to leave. What do you think really happened here? Personally, I'm thinking it could be a kid who lives near the area, knows the place inside out, and just enjoys messing with people who come to explore. Or, who knows, maybe it's someone the creators know, and the whole thing was staged. But hey, who am I to judge? Let me know your thoughts. Either
Ultimate
way,
Foe, we got rated.
that kid definitely
Foes
knows
rated
how
us
to play
again.
his role.
Very nice, very nice.
A dad and his daughter were hanging out and playing near a forest
Mood,
when,
as
out of
one
nowhere,
does.
the little girl
See,
said
that's
she
one
saw
thing. My dad is such a city boy. My dad would never be caught dead hanging out near a forest with me. Like, we went camping one time with him. Night one, he rolls his ankle and is laid up in the RV the entire rest of the time.
something in the woods. Amused, the father pulled out his phone and started filming, just for fun. But what he didn't expect was that there
Still here, Club.
actually
Thank
was
you,
something
Day.
out there.
Welcome in.
Over where?
Girl, you can't be saying that. You can't be doing that to me. No.
Hey! What are you doing over there?
Ooh. Why are you watching my kid, you fucking weirdo?
I beat the demon.
No, honey, no. Unfortunately, you're gonna learn about real bad guys today.
Where did it go?
I don't know.
There's plenty of places to go. Also, he thinks you're gonna come beat his ass right now. He's 100% just hiding.
A strange creature was walking through the trees. Her father, now realizing this was no joke, quickly ran after it.
Wait, the arms are weird. Wait. Wait, you got me. The arms are weird. The arms are weird. You got me. You got me. You got me. The arms are weird. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
A strange creature was walking through the trees. Her father, now...
What the fuck? So that's an arm? No, what the fuck are you? I was gonna do full, like, stranger danger. What the fuck are you? Are you an adult Fresno Nightwalker? Fresno Nightcrawler?
Now realizing this was no joke, quickly ran
What the fuck is that?
Because he knew that whatever it was, it couldn't have been just an animal. But when he got into the woods, there was nothing there.
Now imagining that thing scrambling up a tree. Imagine that thing scrambling up a tree with the limbs like that. Fuck
It was
that.
like the creature had completely vanished. What was that? It had long arms, moved in a strange, unnatural way. It just didn't look like any animal we know.
It's got the stripper heels on. This is definitely staged that someone's fucking with them, I think.
Do you think he actually caught something on camera that was never meant to be seen? Let me know your opinion. A man was riding his dirt bike on a trail through the woods when, out of nowhere, someone appeared at the edge of the path. Thinking he might need help, the biker stopped as the man began walking toward him. This is what happened next.
Oh god. That would scare the shit out of me.
What? You ran into a truck at all? Nope. Nope. If you do.
Where are your shoes, man?
You like?
Oh, we've seen this.
I don't know. Possibly turn around and try to find me. I'm going to be taking this trip. Okay. I appreciate it. I really do. Like, I've been looking for 2 days.
The man was barefoot and said he was looking for a truck. He seemed a bit, how do I put it, high, and was definitely giving off some strange vibes. The biker told him that if he came across...
I'm sorry, that was such my mannerism for a second. He seemed a bit, how do I put this? High is something that I have said on stream. That's something that I would say, and so that really took me out.
...across any truck, he'd come back and let him know, though he was pretty sure there wasn't one nearby. But after riding for a while, there it was, a truck. So he turned around and went back to tell him.
Bro, why is your fully abandoned truck there?
Truck's about 3 minutes down the trail. Yep.
Now, seriously,
I don't think
why the heck is there a truck?
I don't think it's that weird. That car's clearly been stripped for parts. I'm assuming he went to go back to go strip it for more parts. I don't think it's his truck, chat. I think he found it and was stripping it for parts or some shit, and then went to go find it again and couldn't find it. And he's like, "Hey, I'm looking for my truck, haha." You know, he lives in that truck, maybe.
Sitting in the middle of the forest.
2 days
and
is
why
crazy.
was that guy so determined to find it? Could it have been something shady? Maybe the truck was loaded with drugs or something illegal.
What?
I mean, what else would make someone wander barefoot through the woods just to find a truck?
Drugs?
What do you think? Something doesn't feel right about this whole situation. Josh is a small YouTuber who usually posts
Josh
videos
Odom.
of himself singing, but lately, He's taken a different route, exploring forests and mysterious places. In this particular video, he and his friend decided to check out a place called Shadow Man Road, a location known for strange occurrences and eerie sightings.
What is up, y'all? This is Josh Odom back with another video. Got a special guest with me on this one. Probably can't see him back there, but he's here. Antoine. Supposedly this is Shadow Man Road, guys. We're just gonna check it out and see what happens.
Reasonable.
If y'all hear or see anything, let us know in the comments, guys.
Me. Literally, that is one of my biggest fears ever, though, with all of my content I do, spooky or otherwise, is that I will post a video and I'll have edited it and I'll watched it and I'll re-upload it, and then I won't notice that, like, someone in the comments realizes that someone is standing behind me in a shot and I never realized. Like that's like one of my biggest fears. That's always horrifying to me, because it's like, it's one thing to not realize in the moment, it's another thing to go through, like, you truly don't see until someone points it out.
Go, Antoine. See something popping off on this road, bro. I better run.
Popping off on this road. Yeah, smart.
If you got here, comment the word river.
No.
Yeah, guys, we're just gonna walk the roads and see what we experience. We ain't no whatever you call them channels. What's that over there?
Me.
Do you see something? I saw something moving over there.
Bro, were you with someone?
You hear that?
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Hell no.
Not long after they started walking down the road, they began hearing strange sounds coming from the forest, but it was probably just some birds or animals.
Damn, over there looks tore up.
Over there looks sketchy as shit. Bro, last time I been through here, bro. Look at that path right there. Last time I came through this bit.
It looks like there's something standing out there. Hello? We come in peace. We're just checking out Shadow Man Road.
Are you the Shadow Man?
Oh, that's a bird. Birds keep creeping me out. What was that? Sound like a chain. What the fuck?
What?
Somebody back there!
I mean, smart.
Somebody back there, bro! Somebody back there! They coming, bro! Go, go, go! Go!
I mean, smartest dudes we've
Hold
seen
up,
this
Antoine, let's
stream.
see if they coming. Holy shit. Holy shit. What was that? It's like they warned them on this side. You hear that? What the f?
Where last time? Last time was getting whistle. What the hell?
Let's see if we see a light come out.
Now, that was definitely not an animal. Something was in the forest, watching them. Even if it was just a person, it was still pretty creepy. Especially since it was late at night. Their reactions, though, honestly, they seemed like something I'd do if this happened to me. If I was with a friend, I'd probably start laughing and running too, because it's just one of those moments you don't fully understand. And with friends, everything's kind of funny, but I don't know.
All right, guys. I think I'm going to call it. We're at almost 3 hours, and I'm very sleepy. And this is my last night with Hermes. Hermes has to go to boarding tomorrow because Thursday I have to fly to Orlando because I'm going on a cruise for content. I can't tell you what cruise yet, but one day you will know which cruise. But thank you guys so much, and thank you for all the raiders that stuck around. You guys don't have to do that, so I do appreciate it whenever you guys do. Let's see. Who should we hit? Let's do... Is Nandre still alive? Yeah, we'll do Nandre next. Thank you for following. Yeah, if you guys ever want to come hang out, I'll be live tomorrow again. Thank you guys for following. I'll be live again tomorrow. But nice to meet you. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. But yeah. Have a great trip. Thank you. I won't be able to stream while I'm on the cruise because stream Wi-Fi on cruises just does not work. But at the hotel, I probably will be able to Friday. So Thursday, I'll probably still be able to be streaming from the travel laptop. So it should be good. And then I'll be back on Monday. So yeah, should be a good time. And thank you. I've been watching your YouTube channel, so I'm glad I got to follow you here. Yeah, welcome in. Alrighty, we're going to raid out. Have fun with Nandre. Be nice. Have fun. He's watching a digital show, it looks like. But have fun. Thank you. I'll see y'all soon. Don't let the horror monsters bite. Bye. Bye.